Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. So glad you're with us today. We have a special show. Sell It or Melt It continues. 10% off everything in our inventory. What an amazing event this has been. It kicked off 2 weeks ago today. It continues with even more incredible jewelry pieces you haven't seen. That's the beauty of this event, is every day there are basically 3 hours of hundreds of brand new items you have not seen, but it's the entire inventory that is going out the door. Sell it or melt it. So in order to sell it, what do? We drop the prices to their lowest, give you 10% extra off. Then if it stays around, if it hangs out, which very few pieces have, I must admit, it is going to be melted down. So that also helps create new jewelry at more affordable prices. So it's a very exciting time. If there's anything you've been thinking about from the inventory, or maybe you just want to sit back, relax, and let the great jewelry come to you, there's something for everybody, truly. We have pink diamonds. It's really a theme of the day is pink. We've got pink diamonds. We've got yellow diamonds, actually even affordable options in pink diamonds. We've got turquoises here. Spring has sprung. Easter weekend is here. So we're very excited to have even fawn diamonds. That is very important. I have not seen fawn diamonds. Of course, they're very limited, and so they've mostly been sold out, but we have raided the vaults. We have found 3 fawn diamonds for you that are all 1 carat or larger. So those are coming up for you. Incredible price tag. That's some of our favorite values of the day. We've already had requests coming in. We will take those, and you can certainly reach out to us any way possible, but the fastest, most direct way is our phone number. That gets you connected right here to our studio. We will work on your requests, bring them out for you, and give you the greatest value you've ever seen. Okay, so discounts like you've never seen before. Amazing one-of-a-kinds. What you see is what you get. By now, you probably know how this sale is operating. So when you see something you love, best thing you can do is just dial in. Just get on those phone lines, ready to go, and we will help you with it even before you see the price tag, because listen, it is all selling out. That's been the only bad thing about this sale, is that not everybody's getting what they want, because we have generally one-of-a-kind pieces here. So there's never enough to go around for everybody who wants the incredible value. So make sure you dial in early. That'll help prevent that. And then we're going to get ready with, as I said, pink to start. Look at this pink sapphire, actually. The brighter, richer color of pink is here. And again, we will take requests, and that is really special. And thank you so much for everybody that's already made requests as well. And we're so excited to have whatever it is you need. But look at that band. It's a real classic, more simple band than sometimes we do. Of course, it's rare to see something without diamonds, but we've made it happen for you right now. And that's a beauty, isn't it? The hottest pink sapphire you can get, a 70-pointer in that stone. Then you have the trillion cutting, which is also very powerful, very confident, really lovely and beautiful, but it's also going to be an incredible value. It's in white gold, stays in the white gold. It's our 70-pointer. And this is really a beautiful stone, isn't it? You got that bright color. I mean, it's tough to keep up with that bright pink of the graphic, but this stone is a match. So we've got one. We're already busy on the phone lines. I imagine it's going to be a very busy holiday weekend ahead. Hope that, again, if you are, certainly a lot of people on the go this weekend, understand that. So take advantage of these seller melted discounts while you can. I know a lot of you might be preoccupied tomorrow, being Easter Sunday, so let's shop today, because then we don't have Monday or Tuesday events. So this is going to be 70 points. Let me try it on for you as well. Solid and finished, and really just, again, stackable, layerable, do what you wish. But it's item number 6710. It's 70 points in that stone. Mirror finish gold, all white gold. Remember, these are going to be where the pieces stay in the gold color they're in. So you're going to have the option here of just white gold. No option really. And then it's going to be our 70 pointer, but the option is sizing. What size would you like it to be? Maybe you're going to wear it pinky all the way on over to thumb. Honestly, it would work anywhere on the hand. So your options are there. Let's take a look at it again, up close and personal. Trillion band, stackable. Look at that stone though, directly face up. This one's actually going to be, well, it was $22.99. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. A bright, beautiful mirror finish. I mean, I love the power of a trillion. You know, a lot of people think we rely on rounds to give us a lot of sparkle. Trillions do it as well. Here's a stone that's not necessarily known for a lot of sparkle, but it's certainly delivering thanks to the cutting. Let's make it actually better than $9.99. So got some affordable pieces. I do have butterfly pieces. We've got an exquisite Kunzite here, some aqua pendants. I know aqua was the rage the other night in rings, so we brought out some pendants for you. And this one is going to be, ooh, even better than $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.99. We're going to make this our lucky seven, $777. Take an extra 10% off, which is going to make it $6.99 and change if you'd like to have that one in your collection. And that will be $6.99, one collar and white gold only, but we will size. Remember, sizing and shipping for free. One of the greatest things things about this event I love is that pieces go out very, very quickly because obviously we love to do customizations for you. We do that on nearly everything we do. Sizing, yes, but usually when we're changing gold colors, that can be a little bit more time consuming. So it can take a little more time to get out to your home. Well, in this event, everything's staying in the gold color or platinum that it's in. So it's just about sizing. That's all that's necessary. Size it, ship it, done. You're going to have it in the next few days, which is really exciting as well. So that's our one only. We'll see if that one's gone. I think it is. And then speaking of pinks, I wanted to show you the pink diamond pendant. We had the white diamond version the other day that sold out. I've got our beautiful circle style. This is the circle of lifestyle that is so iconic in jewelry. Let me show it to you. We'll see who's got that pink sapphire band. And I may have to zoom back a little bit because this one's a good diameter. So this is the pink diamond version. Heads up, I've got a yellow diamond version right after this, but there's only one of each. And I'm going to need a little more zoom there. It's in the rose gold, which is typically how we do see our pink diamond set. And it's going to be a little difficult to show you because it's got the hidden bail. So it's actually two bails. You're going to slip your chain right through one and then the other so that you have this upright look, and it's going to be that beautiful idea with all that open work around it. It's going to be item number 112A2. Actually, this one goes way back. What in the world? 111? What? 0332. Okay. The yellow diamond was created more recently. This one goes way back in the rose gold. Let me show it to you on the hand here as well so you can see the overall size. We've done circle styles like this in white diamonds, and it's very, very popular. There it is. So it's going to be a lot better to look at when it's got a chain instead. Think about also pink diamonds by the yard. We had that the other day. Be beautiful with that. We're going to show you. So 1110332 is the item number on that one, and it's going to be our 36 points in the pink diamonds. In the pave, it's going to be that 3/4 of an inch diameter, and then it's got that open work. So let me know who's got the pink sapphire band, and then here we go with the pink diamond pendant in the circle style. Love that one. It's a beauty. And then all we need to do right now is send it on out of here. 36 points, one only. Stays in the rose gold. It's beautifully finished in the back, and of course that really cool style, which again 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So it's just really tough to hang on to with the tweezers because that's not how it's designed to lay. It's supposed to go on a chain. So you have to, again, if you have a rose gold chain, it'd be beautiful. Honestly, we know how much we love rose gold and white gold together, so that might also be something to consider. Let's show it on the neckline here for you as well, so you can see what that looks like for another just size reference there. So really giving a good idea of what that's all about as we take another look close up and get you a big value. So only one, that is it. Pretty much the story on everything we're doing in this event is one of a kind. So let me know if you like this one with a mirror finish, highly polished gold on the edges there. We'll do that for, okay, $699, one caller. That seems fair, plus a $69.90 reduction. So a really good price tag that's going to be $629 and change if you'd like to get that circular style. And of course, bail's going to dictate where your chain goes, but of course no top or bottom because it is a true beautiful circle. So we'll do the yellow diamond version next, which is actually going to be a tad bit more affordable with a little bit more diamond weight. So we'll show you that on the way, but that's for one caller only. And of course you will not see anything in between that circle when you wear it on your favorite chain, because that is going to be that beautiful open design. That's what we love about it. So next up is the yellow diamond version. Again, we have a mission over the next 2 days. I got 6 hours, 3 hours today, 3 hours tomorrow. What's the mission, you ask? To get through every last piece of jewelry in inventory. So here is, or we'll be moving very quickly, and then again, as per usual with this event, not waiting for pieces to sell, because then we only can show you a few pieces at a time. This is 8251. And it is a beautiful yellow diamond pave, 39-point yellow diamonds. Are they ever bright too? Not the lighter material here. It's that really vibrant, rich, incredible look that you're getting with those yellow diamonds, and yellow gold stays that way. This is the same style. It's going to be a 3/4 inch as well. It's going to be 1128251. This will be 39 points, so a little bit higher than what we saw in the pink diamonds, just by 3 points. So again, I would really think about getting maybe both if you love this circular style. That's a great way to go, but it's also going to be more affordable. Yellow diamond's not quite as rare. They're rare, but not quite as rare as the pinks, as we all know. So let me, discount on that accord here for you, and let's make it even better than even. Well, this one was supposed to be $9.99. Again, one in pink gold in the pink, one in yellow gold in the yellow. That's it. Collect them all. I mean, right? You could collect them all. We had the white diamond version that sold out the other day. Let's make this $599 instead. So a really cool value, and that started at $9.99. Now it's $5.99. Of course, you're going to take your discount, 10% off. That means $539 if you'd like to get that one, and it sounds like that one may be gone. Of course, we've had a lot of yellow diamonds. They're mostly in rings. So nice to see something in a pendant with that 3/4 inch diameter. We do have purple Paraiba. Listen, if you've made a request in the last couple of days, or if you made a request to me in an email this morning, or whatever it is, let me know. Yes. Oh, okay. So you want to take the pink and the yellow together? All right. So those are both sold. The circle, remember, this is the only thing that's left from the show so far, which is the pink sapphire band, which we did do for $777. And that leads me to, okay, forgive me, a little more pink. But this time we're going to go to that pinky purple orchid color that we love so much. Now, this is rare because we've got a Kunzite. Oh, boy, does that need polish on the inside. Oh, well, you know what? We can either wait on this, but it's a very, very clean stone. Kunzite is not a stone that deals with inclusions, so it just needs a little polish on the backside. I'll blow it out here for you. Guarantee you when you get it, it's going to be pristine because it's got a little steam cleaning necessary from the back and the front, and that'll make sure it's completely clean for you. But it's 112-7026. And again, both of our circle pendants are gone. So congratulations on those. Thank you so much. And this is the 728. So it's a 7026 item number with a 728 item number. Interesting. My mom's birthday and my aunt's birthday all in one graphic there. 726, 728. Anyway, here we go with 50 points in diamonds. And it's going to be the yellow gold, which is a little more unusual to see. And again, don't worry about it's not inclusions. It just needs a little steam cleaning from the back. Sometimes these pieces are, you know, in a vault for a minute and they need to get a little bit of extra polish. So Kunzite does not have inclusions. One of the great things about this stone. The bad side, the drawback, is that it's usually light, light, light in color, and barely their pinks. That's not the case with the Afghan material we bring, which is really stunning. And that is going to be the emerald cut. We'll do this one for actually $39.99 is going to go away. Let's make sure, and you got it, absolutely. I'm getting a lot of requests here, as usual. Love that. Thank you. Keep them coming. I want to try this on so you see what it looks like, because this one's going way down, and it does stay in the yellow. A little more unique to see that yellow gold combination with the Kunzite, but this is a strong enough piece that I think it works really, really well. You know, it's that stronger color. We sometimes back away from yellow gold just for fear that a lighter stone might kind of draw in some of that golden color of the gold. Not the case here because it's a real true. We think about purples and how great they look in rich yellow gold. This is more purple than it really is pink, so I think that looks lovely together. It's going to be actually better than $19.99. And way better, and it's got that classic halo, yellow gold. We love a good Kunzite. Obviously, we know that. This one will be even better. We're not going to do $1,500. Again, I get to reduce the price. You get to reduce the price. And hopefully with all that rounds after rounds of discounting, that gets it to its lowest, and then the pieces find their home. And listen, we won't be offended if there's nothing left to melt down. That just means we did our job and made these values absolutely perfect. So that's really what it's about. We are the home for jewelry values anyways. If we can make them even better, that's what this event's about. And I got to tell you, we've had people shopping with us for a decade that have raved about this event. And we've had many, many events before in sales, but nothing quite like this one. So huge opportunity for you. This one's actually going to be better than $14 or $13.99. Let's make it $12.99 plus your extra discount is awfully nice, and that'll make it only $11.69. And a dime. And then we did bring out some aquas again. There was a really big run on aquas the other night. It was, I believe, was it Thursday night, I think. Near the end of the show, we had a lot of people asking for aquas. They all sold. I brought out a couple pendants and one ring that I did find kind of in scouring the vaults for anything larger. We do have a 968 aqua. So if you missed out on the aquas earlier, we do have a Tanzanite Asher cut as well. I know last night's looks like is gone, so we're going to bring you a really, really special Asher cut today in a double halo classic. Okay, so on to aquas we go. I've bombarded you with pinks so far, and can't help it. I'm a pink lover, and you know, it's Easter weekend, so you know, you'll be seeing a lot of pink. But this is the aqua, which also really suits the weekend, and still with some pink diamonds around it. How fresh is that? That'll be at number 112-6117, and this has a 227 Sierra Santa Maria. Look at how beautiful and bright that sky blue color is. Very rich, very saturated. Nice size in the drop. The only thing else I'm going to have is a pendant that's a larger pear shape. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Oh, good. You're just going to take everything today, huh, Jason? You're not going to let anyone else take any orders. You're going to take everything today. The Kunzite is gone. Well done. Thank you so much. Here we are with our aqua. 13 points is the first initial pink diamond halo, and then your 62 points in the white diamonds where they get even bigger. There's only so big we can do pink diamond accents in. So that beautiful frame is going to be more delicate, and then it really gives the wow factor of those big white diamonds you have on the outside. Never mind, Kunzite is here. Kunzite is here. Unless they just got disconnected, or maybe it was just someone having fun, getting into the mimosas a little early. But here we go. Right? Does that sound fun? like sitting at home on a Saturday afternoon or morning, depending on where you live, and sipping on a little holiday mimosa while you watch jewelry on TV and shop it at better than cost prices. Sounds like a good plan to me. So here we are, guys. However you're spending your Saturday with us, we're just so glad you're here hanging out with us. Big holiday weekends. I'm always honored to have your company on holiday weekends. It's so much fun to be here and celebrate great jewelry and do all that we do. But take a look at this one. It's our Sierra Santa Maria, 62 points. That's going to be the white diamonds. Let's make this one very, very affordable. It's time for this one to go, isn't it? It really is. And yet it's going to be that piece that used to be $69.99. We got to take it lower than that. That is the mission. I have chosen to accept it. They said, get rid of all the jewelry, anything left. Listen, if it doesn't go at this lowest price ever, it's never going to go. So then we can melt it down. So here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand. Show it to you there. Then we'll give you a measurement here because it looks like, let's make sure 1 3/8 is accurate, and it is. So you've got a beautiful look there. And all we need to do right now, and of course I'm going to show it to you on the neckline as well. That's what it looks like there from a distance away. How beautiful is that stone? And we'll go back down to the wheel. And you know what I'm going to do? We're going to make this one better than even, oh no, it's not even half off at $35 or $3,000 or $29.99. That is such a pretty way when you've got those saturated sky blues instead of just the light barely there blues. You're seeing that all just really, this is why we love Sierra Santa Maria. I have turned aquamarine naysayers into aquamarine obsessors, all because we have Sierra Santa Maria. It's the best out there. Let's make it better than $29. I'll do it for $1,999. You get $200 off that, of course. We know $19.99 turns quickly into $17.99 if you'd like to have that one. And it is for one caller. So let me know if you'd like to have that in your collection. The only other one I have is quite a bit more money because it's our 10 karat 82. So it does not have pink diamonds. It's all, and actually it doesn't have much in white diamonds either. This is the larger one that I have. It's just the diamonds in the bail. That's a beautiful piece, but that's closer to $4,000. So if you're looking to be half of that price, go there. That's the way to do it. And checking in with us already this morning. Hey, Kirsten. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kirsten. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonderful. Yeah. Tracy, she says, I hope for something great today. Well, I think you're in the right place. We can get you something great. We can. We definitely can. Hi, Renee. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We'll see who's got that one. Yeah. Tanzanite. You know, I guess yesterday's may have sold without me knowing. So I looked for the Asher cut from last night. It's not here, so that must mean it's sold probably after the fact. I have to admit I was not here for hours and hours after the show yesterday because I had somewhere to be. So it probably sold in those hours after the show. But here is a Tanzanite that, hey, it's an Asher cut and it's even better. A little more saturated than what we saw on the bridge yesterday. So here we are with 112. I know we wanted to get this early and it looks like it needs rhodium on that white gold, but it is white gold. And it's going to be the double halo design around your classic Tanzanite. It is 112-8165. It is a stunning 407. It is just, look at that color, premier, best of the best. Of course, it's museum reserve, so, you know, we expect great color. You've got it there. So 112-8165 is the number, and come on in early because it's a little early to put up a big blue wing, but hey, it's Saturday, and you know what? We got a lot of early birds ready to shop and ready to get the deals before everybody else is even arriving. So this is the way to do it, but look at that, 4 karat 07. It's a 106 diamond weight as well, so you're getting it in white gold. That's the only choice on this one, but do you see what's happening as I really take it up to the eye level? You see the beautiful color it has, the red flashes that are beaming from every single facet, both the north-south and the east-west, and that makes it the Asher cut step faceting, but in a square. And here's what it looks like on the hand, where you're going to see it even better. A better display of color here when you see it from a distance on the hand like you are now can really take it all in. We're going to make this one an incredible value. Look at all those reds. Hot reds coming through. If you'd like it, it should be $89.99. You know what I'm going to do? I know it's a little bit more saturated than what we had. We had a very similar 4 karat Asher with lesser diamond weight last night. That was just a few hours ago. Apparently that one might be gone, but I wanted to bring this one to you here just as I think again, it's just an alternative, but still in that really wearable size. And I love the way it's got the double halo. I think that's very impressive because obviously it's a classic and we want you to love it forever because this is fine jewelry. It's not your fly by night, enjoy it for a month and then it's over. These are pieces that are going to be in your family collection forever and ever and ever. So we've got this this one back down from $89.99. Let's make it a much better price tag. Super, super duper low. And come on in if you like it, because there's only going to be this fabulous one. And there it is. Look at how gorgeous those colors are. It really is like the Hall of Mirrors effect, where it's like, think of it like an infinite number of squares that just get deeper and deeper into that center of that stone. And we're going to make this better than 8,000. Good morning. What is all of that? Oh, good. Oh, are these from yesterday? Oh, these are shown but available. Oh, the Asher cut is here from yesterday. Okay, because I was wondering this morning, I thought, where did that go? All right, so good. We've got yesterday's Asher cut if you want to see it. So it is here. All right, so here we go. I thought, gosh, did that just escape me? So we do have it if you want to see it. But honestly, I say go with this one. It's a little bit brighter, better color. Let's make it even better. And you know what? I'll honor the price tag I did yesterday, even though this one is supposed to be $39.99 on discount. Let me take it lower for you. We'll make it really simple and easy. I'm going to take it from $39 to $29 and then go another step. And then we'll let you do what you do, 10% off. But this is going to be $24.99, and then you get it for another 10%, which is $250 extra save. Yes. Okay, so here's the one from yesterday, and good, we'll do this side by side so you can see what I'm talking about, because let's see how well my memory is working here as far as color goes, because sometimes it's harder to really, detect when you're not seeing them actually side by side. So here you go. I would agree. I think that we're right on here. So there are the two that we had. So see how it's a little different, a little more indigo blues here on this Asher cut. And you are getting a lesser diamond weight here. That was 67 points if memory serves. Yes, 67 points on the left side with a 4-carat 43. So you're getting a little larger stone on the left, but honestly, the one on the right looks bigger. It does. It's got that bigger dimension to it, so bigger millimeter size. If you want the left side, it's actually the same price. That's what inspired me to bring down the even bigger diamond weight on the right with that little bit more saturation. So if you are, again, really into, you want to get the best saturation possible, I really would advise going with the right side there, and hopefully it helps to just see them side by side like you do, and hopefully it gives you a great chance to pick one up at a great price, $22.49 only on whichever Asher cut you'd like. It's the same price. They're about, again, $443 over here with 67 points. Here is the $407 with 106 diamond weight, and that's going to be your choice of same price. Yes. Are we feeling which one? Double halo is beautiful, isn't it? It's a really, really good color. So sounds like that one may be gone. There's your comparison. Let's put that one aside for maybe another day, or better yet, melting. Does she want to see some white pearl earrings too? Because I do have, I actually have two that I found. So out of everything in the inventory, there are 2 pairs of white pearls in the earrings. So look at that stone. That is just stunning, isn't it? Let's take a look at these. These are the big ones. So I get it. These are really, really large. They're a huge button style with an omega backing. Then I've got something a little more simple, but I know she likes white gold, so here they are. That's the only option in the white gold. We'll be sure and show you the yellow gold here beside it. But this is 112-3163. I'm going to show you the other pair as well, so you can see them together, because why not? It's rare to see white pearl earrings. This has the mother of pearl around your 12mm freshwater cultured pearls. So that's going to be the mother of pearl around it, which is carved, which is pretty impressive, and then diamonds to make that full on. It really, there's something that feels very glam, almost again, kind of like it could be very classic elegance, like I think, beautiful designers who do pearls, and they're just making them more iconic than ever before. But I also think a really beautiful modern look with the way that this hexagon is working. Then you have the yellow. This is a smaller version certainly, but we've got, again, I just promised I'd bring out whatever I have to see what suits everybody. But 11141 is going to be this little leaf pattern in yellow gold, still with some diamonds, and then that's a smaller pearl. It's going to be 10mm on the white pearl there. So you've got the yellow gold leaves, and one is all pave and the other is mirror finish. So there are your pearl options in earrings. So very, very large. They're both large. It just goes to show you how really large that backdrop is on the right side. So we've got either you choose the freshwater or the freshwater. They're all freshwater pearls. We've got the 10mm here, the 12mm here. This is 809 of additional mother of pearl though. And then you're going to have 49 points in diamonds. So a lot going on there. And then here is the graphic you're seeing. 10mm pearls, 23 points in diamonds, a post on butterfly back here, and these are omega back. So 2 great options. The white gold in the back, they are large, so I will make sure we, show them on as usual. But this is the larger in white gold only. That is a very, very big size. size for any kind of earring. We do a lot of larger button style earrings, but still nothing really has been this big. Take a look at that from a distance away. You can see them on the hand here. So that's going to be a statement piece. I'll give you the measurement as well because they look to be 1 inch. Let's verify that. Yes, they are 1 inch top to bottom, point to point. They're going to sit that way, and they've got great finishing. This is that really requested Omega back that's just so sturdy and really feels good, comfortable on. Really is what's necessary to anchor a bigger earring like that. If you'd like the larger earrings, they're going to be under $2,000. We will get you the large freshwater pearls, and we will make those. Actually, I was going to do 19. Let's go a little bit better than that for you. And then here's what they look like on, just to show everybody what they look like on here. And I know they're kind of sitting with my other earring there, so you can see those. And then we're going to go a little bit lower, certainly on the smaller ones. So that's what those pearl earrings look like. They're very, very large earrings. Those are actually going to be better than $19.99. We're doing those for $1,599 instead. And then I've got the smaller pair coming up, and let me tell you all about those. We're going to go back to our wheel. I think you're going to need a really, a piercing that's better than mine to hold those earrings up. They're quite large. And then we've got a yellow gold here. This is really going to be that pretty, more simple style. Again, this was item number 1111141. Take a look at those on the hand, just to give you an idea of the size there. And we've got a length here on the earrings. They're going to be, that's a really pretty, almost looks like a peach or an orange with the leaves there, doesn't it? And that's going to be about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. If you like those, they're going to be $6.99. So two great values. They're both available. Just had a request for white pearl earrings, and it sounds like those are still available. So congratulations if you get either, or $6.99 on the yellow gold. And then, of course, only $15.99 on the white gold. So you decide there, and each one's going to be with your additional 10% off. So please feel free to take advantage of that. I hope you will. That's a really important value that you're getting there. And we love to see values on pearls. We just don't get them very often, that's for sure, especially in the white pearls. We don't do a lot of bigger pearl earrings. I know a lot of people think of these little studs, but this is really a more high-end kind of look. So let's get to our next piece. And is she all set? We didn't find a cornflower for it, I don't think. So that's going to be, I think, that on those requests. Let's take a look, though. I'm getting back to our pink. And don't forget, we still have that very ultra glam. That beautiful aqua pendant is still here with the pink diamonds. So if anybody wanted to go ahead and capture that, you certainly may. But let's get to our pink tourmaline here, which is 112-8113. This is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's a multitude of colors, and I had one the other day that was really pretty. It was a tourmaline as well, and yet it was one of those bigger sizes, and I know it went out the door. Look at this, the round with these beautiful blends of a little bit of pink, some lavenders as well, some golden colors too, all together in one really fabulous clean Congolese tourmaline. It's in the yellow gold. It's a $349. You get 23 points in diamonds as well. And then you've got this swirling wraparound ribbon effect of diamonds on either side. And what a value this is. $349. Get ready, because again, get ready to steal everything. It's like the practically free sale event is really what this should be called. But again, want to make sure you know that sell it or melt it means just that. So you've got one last chance with everything. Anything that's available at the end of the show at 1 o'clock today, which is 2.5 hours from now, is going to be, guess what? Melted down. How are we going to show it to you again if it's done? If it's melted, I can't bring it to you tomorrow or next week, or even if you say, I'll spend more money, I can get it without the sale event, but bring it back. We can't do that. So this is really important. And we did find, oh good, we have some Congolese that she's gonna like. And this one, so Congolese can be blue greens like we traditionally see, or they can be these really fabulous pinky lavender goldens. So you get to decide, but if you would like to get this one, and I do have 2 blue greens coming up, but if this is what you would like to have, and don't forget to call me on anything you've seen already, because a lot of pieces are still here, but we have this $349, orangey pink, gorgeous round. Of course, round is showing off the clarity. Let's take a look at it here. It's got to stay in the yellow gold, which is kind of fresh and fun. We usually see those tourmalines in the white, but look what that's doing. No star filters, no special effects. We may be close to Hollywood, but that is not something that is anything more than just the stone doing what the stone does, which is giving beautiful, vibrant colors. And it's going to be better than $2,000. It's not $19.99. That's a rarer color of the Congo too. Usually they are the blue greens. We adore them. You know, tourmalines come in thousands of colors, literally thousands, and yet sometimes they get really exciting and they blend colors like you're seeing right here. This is a blend of multiple colors together. That's what makes it so intriguing and unique. And it's better than 19, 18, 17. Let's get them all out the door. We've got too much jewelry here so far. Let's make this only $1,699. And then the two blue greens are coming out right after this to play. So we'll see those, plus butterfly earrings are here. Diamond butterfly earrings you're going to love. We have a men's ring that is a color changing garnet. Don't see those very often. We've got bigger, brighter. If you want a more rubelite color, I do have a pink tourmaline. I also have purple Paraiba. So we've got some options in tourmalines today of all different varieties. But let's get to our Congolese. Again, I'm going to keep moving. $16.99. Take $170 off that. Here's one blue-green Congo. And again, our wheel looks very slanted today. I'm so sorry for that. There's one Congolese stone, and here's the other. So there's an Asher and a square cushion. So see the difference there, even though they're both essentially square. These are very similar colors. I know that for those of you that were out partying last night, that's what I got so many requests for today was, I missed the big, beautiful Congo from last night. I know a lot of people did. And actually the irony was it sold twice because it was sold and then it came back and then sold again. Here you go. Two more Congolese that have that brightness to them, that powerful blue-green that we love out of the Congo. It is 3 carats and 3 carats 24. So 3 carats 08 right over here. And then you've got the 324 right over here. And they're going to be, let's start with the cushion cut. It's going to be the item number 11233930. Our pinky golden is still here if you'd like it. Again, they're sister stones. They came out of that same mine. But here we are with that cushion cut, which is going to be that 324, 42 points in diamond stacked on the side. If you'd rather go with the Asher cut, that's going to be 5712. And let's try to make these a similar price. Actually, let's just go the same. Make it all about just value. Just value. Whichever one you like, that's the one you get. Same savings you have. Beautiful. I think the classic mounting is certainly on the left side. It's a really good look. Then we've got the Asher cut on the right. Just let me know. I'll make them each. I'm going to go ahead and honor what I did last night on the price tag. Oh, that one that everybody wanted and so many of you missed out on. I got so many emails last night and this morning. Please tell me that Congo is still here. And of course, is gone. So it's time, guys. Get your Congolese while they're here. They're $12.99 a piece, your choice of. So again, 308 with 23 points of diamonds right there. That's the Asher cut. And then we've got the cushion cut square, 324, 42 points of diamonds. So larger stone, larger diamond weight over there on the left. And then that bright pop, like it's a really good, like spearminty blue green. I think spearmint always has, instead of a true basic green, spearmint has a little bit of blue, but also very bright. And that's what each of those stones are giving. Let's try them on as well so you can see what they look like together side by side, and let me know what your favorite is. And they're $12.99. They're both going to stay in the white gold, of course. There they are side by side on the hand, so you can see very similar looks as far as, you know, certainly the carat weights are very close. So you've got a great option. Again, Asher or square cushion, your choice of. $12.99 turns into $11.69 and change at checkout. So a beautiful, beautiful way to go. If you like Congolese and you want those blue greens, there's a very Paraiba-esque element about them. And that's really what's exciting, is that maybe we will find out. We've got some of the stones there that are at GIA right now getting their all that testing done to see what the exact chemical compound is of those stones. And who knows, maybe we have discovered a new Paraiba source and don't even know it. But again, fabulous value there, $12.99. Let me know if those are available. Okay, coming up, we're going to get to pink diamond hoop earrings. I went on a mission when these were first created years ago, a couple years ago actually. I went on a mission to find, because I thought there's got to be somewhere, even if I open it up to every designer out there, even if I go to every wholesale dealer, there's got to be somebody that does a pink diamond hoop, and I could not find one. And I don't know if that's changed. I did not check this morning. It was a very, very busy day getting y'all ready for Cell It or Melt It Saturday. But this is still one of the most ultimate luxuries I think you could own in jewelry. And yet, it's not that over the top, I'll wear it once a year special occasion piece. It's every single day. It's 111 actually, 2100. So this is the only pink diamond hoop. Now we know we had a lot of you miss out on the pink diamond designer circle style earlier. This would be a match to that, but we have a couple of pairs. Now I know you're probably gonna think, oh, no urgency there. If they've got more than one, I can just wait and hang out and it's no problem. Well, that I would not advise or recommend, because this is going to go very quickly. Yes. Asher cut gone in that Congo. Thank you so much. It was 5712. Okay, sure. Here's the back, and that one's always the cutout one. So it's going to have some cutout details, but it's still got the inner foundation there, which you see on the outside of the band, and look at how clean that is. So that's the inside of the Ashercut ring in the Congolese, and then we still have the square cushion. But again, 4 pairs on the pink diamonds in the pave. I would not wait if I were you. Please do not. This is not going to last. 14 points in pink diamonds in the front. You can reverse them if you want mirror finish rose gold. You just put them in backwards and they'll look great that way. It's 14 points in pink diamonds. They are beautiful. They are natural. They are set in rose gold only. We've got 4 pairs, which sounds like a lot. And then you realize they're not going to be $4,000. So there's actually not going to be that many to go around, because I would imagine we could have people taking more than one, getting them for you and your mom, you and your sister, you and your daughter, you and your best friend, because Mother's Day is around the corner too. So we want to always honor all those moms out there who love fine jewelry. And this is something that really, I think, for spring and this great holiday, when you think of Mom's Day, you think about, you know, beautiful florals and pastels and showering her with all the feminine love out there. This would be a great way to go. And it's really affordable, I promise. Really affordable. And it may be your most affordable foray into the pink diamond world ever, and it's not getting any easier to get pink diamonds. Do we have anybody thinking about them so far? Do not be intimidated by $39.99. I know they should be, and they could be, and they would be, and that's great. But we're going to do better, because my job is to move everything or melt it down, and naturally there's going to be a few pieces after you do this for a couple weeks. There are going to be a few pieces that do remain available. But my job is to make sure that if you like something, it doesn't. Because it's one thing if there just is nobody out there for a particular piece. Some of the pieces are kind of out there and unique and special and different. So, okay, they can stick around. Those are pieces that will stay, and then we'll melt those down. That'll help us create new jewelry more affordably for you. But pieces like this that are iconic, it's just a matter of getting a price that everybody can afford, that everybody can love and enjoy and really get before, you know, somebody else does and before we can't get them anymore. Yes, question. I can show the 324. I am capable of that. Yes, I can. So we will show that again. That's our last of the Congolese left. If you like the earrings, they're not even $1,000. They're not $9.99. Getting a gold hoop right now, not exactly easy, not exactly affordable. They're not $9.99, I promise you. This is for real. This is a real moment in time where you can pick up the phone, even if you've never shopped here before, and get your natural pink diamond earrings to you, to your home in the next couple days, and not even spend $1,000 or $8 or $7 or $6 or $5. They're not $500. They're $499. We have 4 pairs in the rose gold. I would not be surprised if we have a few people taking more than 1 pair. Why not? So here it is. And did you still get the Ashercut, Tim? Who got it? Hi, Diane. Thank you so much, Diane. This is, okay, wait a second here. I'm going to show that cushion cut that Jason's talking about in the hand, and then we'll zoom back so we can show the ring up close again. But look at that. So again, I know that looked a little off with our wheel being slanted as it is, but there you can see. That was item number 1123,930, by the way, square cushion, all that. You see what it's doing there. Flashing these blues and greens, and that was $12.99, which is really $11.69. It's got the 42 points. It almost looks like trillions, but it's rounds stacked in a trillion shape on either side. And that is $11.69. So whomever would like that, but we're going to go back to our pink diamond hoops because we're going to be counting those down and selling those out. So yes, that one is gone. That cushion cut is gone. So congratulations on that one. And both of our Congolese in the blue greens are spoken for. Now here we go with the pink diamond earrings. I'm going to try them on real quick. That's probably what you're waiting on. They're a ½ inch. Yeah, 1 pair gone. You got it. Jess has got the first pair. Let me make sure you see them on the ear. They are a ½ inch, which is pretty much considered a lot of people call them huggy style when it's a ½ inch, but they're really easy to wear. Zine, would you like a pair as well? Okay, he's not sure yet, and then we are going to be moving on very, very quickly. If any are left, yeah, you can melt down rose gold too. And so we need to do that. So take a look at them on here really quickly so you can see how they look. I mean, that's really an everyday wearable style, I believe. Just a really good look in pink diamonds, rose gold. So it's a lovely piece, and of course, a rarity to get pink diamonds in anything. Yes, 1 pair? All right, we have 2 left then. Take a look at them up close. One more time. We got 2 pairs remaining. They'll be $449 at checkout, by the way. So you get an extra $50 off. on those earrings. So well done there. Thank you so much. We've got only 20 minutes left in hour number 1. These shows just fly on by, showing you a lot of jewelry. Never had more fun showing you great jewelry. It's a treat. It's a privilege. It's an honor to be able to be offering jewelry in this day and age at a price tag like everything going under cost. We love that. All right, big aquas. Oh, turquoise too. We have a beautiful turquoise ring. Very, very large in size. I do have a diamonds by the yard today. It's our 110. Diamonds by the yard, the classic, the traditional. It's also the one that gives us the most gold length in 20 inches. So looking forward to that. Yellow diamonds. Plus, I will need your request today. We really rely on your request because we know there's probably, if you've ever watched this show before, there's probably something you're thinking about already that you'd like to have at a discounted price. So that's where, again, we rely on you and your request. We still have 2 pairs left of the hoops. Okay. I keep remembering, I mean, it is a holiday weekend. So there aren't going to be as many people with us as a typical Saturday. We know that. So, but again, a lot of you are busy tomorrow doing the Easter egg hunts and church and brunches and things like that, get-togethers with family and friends. So do your shopping today because this probably will be it on Sell It or Melt It. So let's keep going. We got an emerald bracelet. I have 2 different varieties of emerald bracelets. One is $6,000 and the other one's just really affordable. And then don't forget, top of the hour is in 20 minutes. We're going to bring out the Fawn diamonds. You know how I told you we had Fawn diamonds. We do have Fawn diamonds over 1 carat, 3 different options and varieties for you. So those are going to be coming up. And let's move on. If you want the hoops, there are still 2 pairs available. You could get both for under $900, or you can get 1 pair and treat yourself and not have to break the bank and realize that you got pink diamonds coming your way, which is very, very unique. And again, we're going to need your requests if you have any. Let me know because we have shown you a lot of jewelry already and everything really exciting and going out quickly. We have an earring wheel deal as well. My prettiest emerald is here. Somebody requested this and I don't think they came to see their request. So I've got a beautiful emerald that I just thought we'd show the world here. If you want a really exquisite 2.5-carat emerald, that is it. So just goes to show you, we can bring out the museum just as well as we can the affordable, and that is our stunning 242 Colombian emerald. It's one of our very, very best. It's giving you size, color, origin. It's a beautiful Muzo mine Colombian material. 242 is the size, 95 points is the diamond weight. So just want to flash that if that's intriguing. It's not inexpensive, but it is going to be a huge discount today. So wanted to share that. I also, on the museum front, I have a nearly 2-carat Paraiba. So that's always enjoyable to see. It's a blue-green, and I mean the ultimate blue-green. Like looking like the color bar of that graphic that I know a lot of people love. I know, it's just, I'm so intrigued by that color and I love anything in that color. But that stone is Mother Nature's way of doing that beautiful blue, green, turquoisey signature color. Copper is what we thank for that color. It is copper and manganese. That is a nearly 2-carat. We've got it way down in price. It's going to be one of the bigger savings you have of this event. And you know what we have not seen throughout 2 weeks of doing this? I've had 2 weeks. We started this event literally 2 weeks ago today. And so it's amazing how it's flown by. It certainly has. But there has really been nothing in Paraiba except for smaller stones. So to bring out a nearly 2-carat stone is really special. It's a 191 pear shape, has the signature mounting, which was then designed around it to make sure that it's perfect and, you know, custom for the stone. Come on over and take a look. And we're going to get you 191 here. So 2681, 191. I just want to mention it because there's a lot of people that shy away from big items. But remember, this is the time to pick them up because A, they're discounted, and B, your 10% saves you a whole lot extra. So it's a really good time to pick up more so. I would lean more towards the museum pieces and the collectibles and the unique, like 2681, which is going to be a 191 Paraiba, signature mounting finished on the inside. Clarity, yes. The bigger the stone goes, the trickier it is to get clarity. You've got it here. And remember, for those that are shying away going, well, I don't know if I want to buy a bigger piece because I'm not sure, final sale. Well, it's going under cost. The stone that you see there is probably your best look you're ever going to see on your stone because you've got this magnified view of a very important stone finished on the inside. That looks incredible. It's going to also feel incredible when it's on, but you get that carat 91 gem and how clean it is. If we're that close and it's a big stone and we're that close zoomed in and you're looking at it probably on a pretty big screen, that tells you everything you need to know about your stone. So the fact that that can be here for a newly reduced from $29,999 way on down, This is your moment. Let's take a look at it on the hand here and get it a home. That's what I know. We can think about some things and we get a lot of really, again, we tend up selling everything usually in the last 10 minutes of the show. This is one to get now before somebody else does, because there's more than one Paraiba collector out there waiting for a $30,000 piece to do just this. Get discounted and be next to nothing when you've got one of the most important stones that Mother Nature has ever given us. And now the world seeks and looks for and covets, and yet it's not going to be even $20,000 or 19 or 15, going way on down, making this as easy as we possibly can right now, and that is the stone you get. These are one of a kinds. You don't think I have like 15 karat 91 sitting in a vault in the back. I wish I did, but I don't. Here is your way to go. First caller takes it, and it is one of our biggest discounts of all, of the entire event. I will make it $9,999. Just for the record, I know it's been a while since we've seen them. The 2 carats, normally once they get discounted to 15, they go. Every 2 carat I've had that's discounted to $15,000 or thereabouts goes. So to now see another $5,000 off that, plus you're going to save an additional $1,000 with your 10% off. And so it's actually going to be $89.99. That is how you make a Paraiba yours. So $89.99 for one caller. What a beautiful, beautiful stone that is. Donna, we've got another diamond for you. I do have a GIA certified 1 carat diamond. I think she picked one up yesterday, I believe, last night. Yes. Pink diamond hoops are still available if you'd like them. Yes, we have a GIA certified white diamond coming up, so we'll do that now. And then, of course, that Paraiba hanging out, but not for long. 112-2806 is next. This is a full GIA certified radiant cut. It's actually, actually maybe a cushion. I'm just looking to see what the corners look like. It's tough to tell under those prongs. It's our 101 cushion. Let's consult the cert because we got one. It's a beautiful stone with a great, great clarity. This is cushion modified brilliant. It's a 5.2 by 6.1, 101 G color SI1, and they've mapped out the inclusions. So now I basically like diagrammed where the inclusions are. But when you go back to it and see it, tell me if you can even see them. You know exactly where they are. And yet you will not be able to see them even from this magnified view. Excellent polish, very good symmetry, no fluorescence, that's good. Just again, not a huge crucial deal, but a lot of people just prefer, it means there's no boron on the stone. It's not gonna glow blue under a black light. It is going to be, take a look at this, and of course G color's near colorless. So it's the very, very tippy top of the near colorless range, by the way, because it goes G, H, I, J. All considered near colorless, so you want to be the higher, you're right on the cusp of colorless. And then of course SI1, well that's important too, because quite frankly, if you get an eye clean SI1, is it really any different than a flawless or an internally flawless? In value, yes, but in your day-to-day looking at it visual, no it is not. So I always recommend an eye clean SI stone like this is. GIA certified and a very big value, stays in white gold, but what we've added is 88 points in diamonds to give it a classic double halo and diamonds down the sides. I'm going to try it on and then we're going to see who's got it. And certainly one of the bigger discounts, and there's only one other white diamond that we have that's 1 carat and it's a cushion. So if you like more of, it's more of a square cushion. So if you like this style, that's the way you go. And the full GIA cert comes with it, and it's supposed to be $16,999, and now it's not. It's one only. Again, this is the one you get, and it's all inscribed. So the GIA cert number is inscribed on the backside of the stone, so it'll always link up to the documentation from GIA. If you should ever misplace it, a jeweler can actually read the cert number on the inside of your diamond and link it back to all of your original documentation. So that's attainable later on down the line, but GIA certs are hugely important on white diamonds, and this one's going to be only $4,999, but there's $500 instantly off that price for you to make it only, yep, it'll be $44.99. So it gets $500 off. William, we've got some opals for you to look at next. And then also I have a gents color changing garnet. Plus we do have butterfly white diamond earrings. How gorgeous they are. And the GIA certified stone, our white diamond. Look at that. It really is looking like a radiant because you see a lot of that beautiful, well, the sparkle's amazing, isn't it? Brilliant cutting will do that. So even though it's a cushion, it's looking like a radiant because of that brilliant cutting. Yes. Thank you. Pink diamond hoops, I think might be sold out now. Check with your operators. We had 4 to start. So I think we're down to either Okay, so we might actually have one left. I think, Jess, you got two, and yeah, so one more. So one left on the pink diamond hoops if you'd like to get them. And then the Paraiba's here. And then let me know who's got this one, because $44.99 is going to make that yours with the cert. And it's always more money normally to get a certified white diamond. That is just not the case here, and I love that. So opals are next. Let me know who's got the white diamond. I think there's one other GIA certified 1 carat if you want to see it. And that's, I think, very similar cushion cut, but a little different mounting. So let me know if you'd like to see that one, because I think this one's going to be out of here, and no question about it. Here it is one more time on the hand, so you can see it that way. We will size it. Just got to stay in the white gold. You're getting a carat 89 overall in diamond weight. The cert is just wonderful to have, so you're not guessing. It makes appraisals a breeze. If you're insuring your ring, which you should, you know, if you're getting it appraised because you want to know what it's actually worth compared to what you paid, because it's worth a lot more than what you're paying, it's a great idea to do that, and the cert makes it a breeze because you've got the World Authority on Diamonds, who are the most strict with their standards, who have given you the entire workup. So $44.99 on that one. Let's see who's got it. And then let's get to opal time. We've got about 10 minutes left in this hour. 2 hours left to go. Joanne, are there any questions on that? Okay, so 2 black opals coming up. Here's one. Wow. One of the best mosaic patterns I have ever seen. Look at that. It almost looks like a fan design there on the bottom. Some aqua blues come through. This could be, I think, gents or ladies because it's really wide. We also have a band that has a huge diamond weight wrapping around it. And you see, I want to put them together because they're similar enough in their colorways, and their origin certainly is the same. Wanted you to see them together. And they've both got wider rings to support bigger ovals. And where should we begin? Shall we start with maybe the left side there? 112 50 50. Nothing 50-50 about it. It's just incredible. That is the one. I'll tell you, I love each, but the huge diamond weight you have on the right side is that's going to be the determining factor. Do you want to go over 2 carats in diamonds, or do you want to keep it more about 1? Well, we're talking about the one on the left side first, and that's going to be 112 50 50. It's a platinum setting. So this is platinum, this is gold. So first of all, there's that. Platinum with the pave. It's our 5 carat 11. Now that's going to be interesting to note because a 511 and it looks obviously more like 10. That's what opals do. But it's also 90 points in diamonds, so it's not too shabby. You've got a lot of pave on each side. So there are your wider, again, you see how it tapers slightly, but it's that really beautiful, bold, very bright colorway. And then you've got, of course, the other side, which is going to be 112 1371. That'll be the 403 black opal. It's got still the blues and greens, a little bit of aqua coming through, but it's going to bring, it's just a little bit maybe even softer in the pattern, a little bit more divided in the pattern. And then you've got a diamond weight that's 227. Yes, 227 all the way around it. So a huge mounting, and it's a looker. And either way you want to go, here's how we do it. Hey, Risa, good to have you with us. Wonderful. Hope all's well in New York City today. Let's make either one. You know what? Under $5,000 no matter what. And this is the bigger. That one's going to be a little bit more because it's the bigger piece. And that one will be only $49.99. But you get $500 off of that. $44.99 for that 511 with the 90 points in diamonds. We'll actually make the 403 a little bit more affordable despite the fact that it's got 2 1/4 carat plus in diamonds. Let's make it even better. We'll make this under $4,000. Okay, ladies, and this is, look at that, the side detail, the finishing on the inside, all there. Let me try each one on for you. There's actually a golden glow that's coming through, which I wasn't expecting. When you see it from a distance, there they are though. So you can see a little bit more bright, deep color in the 511. This is a little more lighter, brighter blue with the greens. This one is actually going to be, and this is remarkable, under $4,000 and not $39.99. We've kind of set the standard here with that value, and now this one's going so much more diamond weight, so much lower in price. This one's only going to be $37.77. And each one with an additional and large savings because, well, 10% off. It means more, it's discounted more when you get a little higher end piece. So that's going to be the way to go. Either $37.77 or $49.99. You decide. But those are 2 incredible opals, and I love just bringing out, you know, William always just wants to see cool pieces, right? I mean, just show me the coolest pieces you got. Big opals are really, really rare. Of course, these are Australian Lightning Ridge. It's really, really tough to get anything out of Australia anymore, as you probably are well aware. So huge value there. Debbie, we've got your request. Oh my gosh, this band just seems to keep keep on coming out. But it's our last one now. So we've had a couple of them through the event. We have, like I said, sometimes pieces are in the pipeline. They're actually being created and they've been finished during the sale. So what do? Bring it out to sell it cheap. So we've got a Diamond Band Classic coming up for Debbie, and it's 112-1878. So we'll get to that. But again, $49.99 here. That's the 511. Then you can go more diamond weight with the 4 carat. Get that for $37.77. Let me know. One's gold, one's platinum. Gold's on the right, platinum's on the left. Let me know if you have any questions about those, and we'll help you out. Plus, our white diamond is still here for under $5,000. It's really under $45,000. So we got some crazy cool pieces here today. No doubt about it. I love shopping the museum here. I like that we can even make the museum happen for you. I think that's exciting and not shying away from really important pieces. So let me know what you think. They're here. Again, don't worry about the requester. Again, they're letting them go. So there we go. This is the Diamond Band though. Wow. So we've had this a couple of times, but it's sold out every time. But the thing is, we had one more white gold, or rather yellow gold, just made. Looks like it's got to stay in a size 7 though. So I hope that's going to work for you. It's 112-1878. It's our 31-point diamond solitaire, but burnished into a wider band of gold, finished on the inside and solid all the way through. That is going to be, well, we can make this easy. It's really simple. It's a size 7, which hopefully is such a nice average size in the world that hopefully it'll fit on a finger or two if you enjoy that beautiful band look. But it's all burnished, so you've got no prongs. It's set down into that gold, and we're going to make this one $999, but $899 for you at checkout instead. And that has always been, it's been one of those favorites we've had a lot of requests for, but it's here and one last time, and here it is on the hand for you. So yellow gold, size 7, got to stay as such. And it does, because it is so deep. It actually, I wear a size 5.5, and this is not flying off my finger like a size 7 usually does. Let me actually double check that, just make sure, because it is deeper all the way around, and it sure is. It is a size 7, but I would say if you wear a little bit smaller size, like a 6, 6.5, or a 5.5, I think this will work for you on your hand as well. So fabulous value at $899. Only one. Somebody's going to take it, I hope, because that's been very popular. But all the other gold colors are sold out. This is the one that was just completed. It looks like it was completed last night, Friday afternoon or so. So now it's here for you, and $899 at checkout. I hope the size 7 works, but again, I know that won't work for everybody. It's a bit of a Cinderella situation. So, and do let me know on those opals, because I'll tell you, when we're giving away $227 in diamonds around an opal, I'd get it just for that mounting. Scrap the opal, and I love good opals. Opals are rare, but the diamond in that $37.77 deal was awesome. Okay, this is available. Okay, well, we're going to move right along. We've got more on the way. Let me know what your requests are, because these are all requests that have come out here. But as usual, a lot of times the requests don't actually go to the requester. So that means you can call right now and go ahead and get whatever you need. So if you saw it, listen, the requester's here, they just asked for it, they saw it, they're bowing out. So it means you can take it. Sometimes it just isn't the right piece or doesn't work or what have you. So you get to decide. You can take whatever you want of the opals that were requested. They're here. The diamond ring that was requested, that's here. This diamond band requested, that's here. So feel free to take what you want. Don't let them, stay here, because again, you're worried, well, maybe the requester's going to get it. Just dial in quickly. It's for whomever dials in first, because we know sometimes it's not going to be the exact piece they need, or in this case, maybe it's not the size they need. So if it works for you, pick it up at $899, and we'll be, I think you'll be really glad you did, because that's a classic band. It also feels very designer. It feels very much like a design you usually see with no diamonds and a little etching in it that goes for thousands and thousands of dollars when there's absolutely no diamond. And by the way, we're at the top of the hour, almost in about 3 minutes. We're going to bring out Fawn diamonds. Do you know how many Fawn diamonds we've seen in this 2-week event? I've had, because I can tell you, because I've been here for every moment and every item of this event. Guess what? We've had none. 0. Apparently, we've been saving them up for this one show today, this Saturday at 11 o'clock Pacific time, which is in 3 minutes. We're going to bring out the 1 carat plus Fawn diamonds. They're coming out. There are 3 only, and they're in different designer mountings, and they're fabulous, and they're all huge sizes. Of course, these are those natural colors that are so unique and rare. So I know one of our favorite collectibles are Fawn diamonds here. If you're a fan of the show, you probably enjoy a Fawn diamond. We haven't seen them in a while, so they're coming up. Michael, I don't think we have any Sphene Gents rings or Gents Aquas, but we can double check. But nothing that I've seen in a very very, very, very long time. Hi, Nicole. Thank you so much for being with us. So I believe ML is Michael. So again, Michael, I know your name from way, way back, I feel like. So I don't think that your name's not listed there, but I think your name is Michael B. So Michael, I don't think so. No Sphene and no Aqua Gents rings, but we will do a double check for you. And then let's keep moving. The band is, guys, 31 point VS diamond. In a band like this where it's heavy, heavy gold. This was designed to match that bracelet that I know so many of you have and love. The bracelet that we had was the 7-stone style. Remember, it's going to have the 77 points. This is one of the matches to it. We did a 3-stone version, but it was much smaller diamonds. This goes same matching property, but of course it has that really big diamond centered up. All right, so that's $8.99. I guess we're done with that band. Okay, so that one's here. If you'd like to get it, let's go one more piece before we go here to our fabulous top of the hour and our Fawn diamonds, because we got about 2 minutes to go. I've got our color change garnet gents rings, so we're getting a lot of gents rings requests, so I might as well show you something you're not asking for, probably because you figure, I don't even know that exists. That's a really rare stone. It is already showing what color it changes to. So we've all heard of alexandrite. Alexandrite is one of the rarest stones in the world. It's a color-changing chrysoberyl. This is a stone that mimics it, only it's even more rare. And I'll tell you right now, if I had a carat 02 alexandrite that looked like that, you'd probably pay $30,000 for it on this show. Instead, we have 1120319, and this is the really fabulous blue, green to purple red. Same color that boy, it is a mess though. It's got fingerprints, it looks like it's been through the ringer. Let me give it a big polish here. It's a 102 color change garnet with 29 points in diamonds. It's in the white gold, of course, only. This is what it looks like here. I had to get it polished before so you can see the clarity of the stone. It's so rare. For my gentleman who likes something unusual, but you want color change. And right now it's in one type of light, and yet it's already showing purples and reds amongst the blues and the greens. What in the world is happening here? This is so unusual, so very rare. I cannot say enough good things about this stone because it's actually more rare than alexandrite and what we would pay for item number 1120319. It's unheard of value that is coming your way. Please call early. I don't want you to miss it because think about it. We've got one, I know we have more gentlemen shopping than we do rings every single day. We have a lot of guys requesting jewelry, very rarely have everything in gents jewelry. Here's your moment. Carat 02, rare stone. It comes out of Kenya. It's blue greens to purple reds. It's happening to be in one light, and it's already showing you all the colors that it's capable of. So when you're in a true fluorescent lighting, like you will be most of the time, it's going to be a very green color of blue green. And then when you actually go to incandescent light, that's when you actually see the purples and reds take over. So here's what we've got. One only. It's super affordable. It's not going to be $39.99 anymore. And it's finished, of course, and it's in the white gold, and we are at the top of the hour, so Fawn diamonds are coming, and if you are ready for Fawn diamonds, go ahead and jump in on the phone lines now, because it's not going to be long that those stick around. But here we are, looking at a much better value than $39, $29, or even $19. It's tough to do any men's ring under $2,000. I've accomplished that, and we're making it happen right now, but there is only one. Call me quickly. It's not 19, 18, 17. We're going exquisite low. Everything's got to go. We got a lot to melt so far from hour number 1, which is good because this event has not left us with much left to melt. And the whole point is to have something. But here we are. Instead of $17.99, I'm going to make it $16.99. We're going to give you an extra 10% off. We'll save you an extra $170, and that's going to be gone in a hurry. So $15.29 and change. Would you like that one? It's so rare. Here's what it looks like on the hand. One look at it here. Again, just a really cool, I mean, now you're seeing even different colors. More purples coming through. Little lower light it's in now. That's going to be $15.29 to get that home. And of course, got to be in the white gold. And what a luxury look that is, but we'll still size it for you. Okay, it's Fawn diamond time, everybody. We have gone 2 weeks without one. Not in any size, not in any style. We've got the 3 big ones coming out. It's literally everything we have in the inventory in Fawn diamonds is coming up right now. Right now. We've been saving them up. There are 3 in our inventory. They all happen to be over 1 carat in size. One is even a round, which you just simply don't see. I think in all my years of bringing this stone, we've had maybe 3 rounds ever. And all going to be 1 or 101 in size. You ready to see them? Let's get to it. And again, there's going to be a gold color preference that you probably have. So let's actually start with the one that's going to give you both colors of gold. We're going to show you the round here with the yellow and the white diamonds together. Just a few yellow diamonds to jazz it up on the sides. Then we go, wow, that is one of the more pinky purple fawns you'll ever see. Sometimes they lean a little more champagne here on camera. Then there are other stones that really show you. These are natural stones. This is not like a trade name. This is going to be a blowout, so they're all going to be the same price. And I do have another, and I do want to show them all, because if I showed you one, you're probably going to go, I love it. And then you see the next one, you might love the next one more. So I figure if we just put them all up here side by side, you're going to get a full idea. First of all, one has pink diamonds on the left side, one has yellow diamonds in the center, and the other is all white diamonds in a bridge on the right side. So it's a great way to go, but this is a hugely important value. We're not getting any more. Think of what happened when we started bringing Blue Wing Block Ds. It was all part of a special private collection, and we're very close to sell out, and when it does, there are no more. So we're not going to have the opportunity anymore. It's not like there's other ones floating out there. Well, the same thing is happening with the fawns. Although they came a little bit prior to the Tanzanite assortment, it was right before we had the Tanzanites for you. It was the Fawn Diamond Collection. And again, welcome to the show. Happy Saturday, happy holiday weekend. We are live with you from Los Angeles. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we've got a very exciting moment here for our Fawn Diamond lovers, because we've been without them for quite some time, and not just during the sale, but also prior to the sale. We hadn't seen much in the world of fawns. These are all 1 carat, and one's actually a 101, but you see they're going to be set in your choice of, do you want the yellow diamonds, the pink diamonds, or keep it all classic with the white diamonds in the bridge. They'll stay as they are in gold color. We're very excited about this discount and blowout, though, because that's the beauty of this sale event. No matter how special or rare, no matter if it is something like a private collection that's done and mined out, you are still getting the heavily reduced prices. So it makes it a lot easier to own exotics, specialty, collectibles, all that we love. But again, up there with yellow diamonds and pink diamonds. And the beauty of the fawns is that they are champagne natural stones, but they have that kiss of pink. So they have that little bit more feminine. In some cases, it's a little more lavender color as well. So it's that beautiful mix of 2 different colors that occur in nature, but all in one stone. And that's why they're not called just regular brown diamonds, champagne diamonds. They're actually fawns. So you've got some different looks here. One's really a little more champagne. This one's got actually a little more golden hue, like a champagne golden green. And then we have the pinky purple, which I think is going to go the fastest if I had to guess. And I might be right, I might be wrong, but that cushion cut on the left is giving you a lot of those pinky purple tones. So you're going to simply decide which one do you like. And they're all one onlys. When they go, and they all stay as is. So we've got the yellow gold over here. We've got the white and yellow gold, just a little bit of yellow gold for the center. And here's the white and rose gold. And just again, those are accents in those additional gold colors, very subtle. Don't worry if you're not a rose gold person. I'm not either, but I don't mind having a little bit of rose gold to set my fawn and my pink diamonds on the side. Let's make it easy. They're no longer $79.99. And actually, that's where the cheapest one started. Do you want to take a guess as to what it is? It was only $100 difference from the others, but that's where they should be. And this is a blowout, so it's a little wheel. I know we don't usually do wheels or blowouts during the sell it or melt it. We see them one at a time, but these were too similar to not show you the side by side. So here's the 1 carat. And again, Tony, they're not going to be $69.99. We're going to do better. That's the 1 carat oval with 99 points. If you like the round is the 1 carat. These are all VS stones. That has 9 points in the yellow and 110 in the white. So that's going to be 119 overall. So it's not just about the center. You're getting large diamond weights around them. And then we go to the pinky purple cushion, which is the 101. That's the biggest one of the 3, and that is 5 points in pink and 103 in the white for a grand total of 108 in diamonds. Now, we have nobody on the phone lines. That's probably because I said the number $6,999, and we're all going, no way, don't tempt me, change the channel. Oh, before you do, let me give you a discount that's going to make it a lot better, because that's what I'm here to do. Everything's got to go. Sell it or melt it last time on the air. So you can't even call me tomorrow and say, okay, I thought about the Fawn Diamond, I'll take it. It's not going to be here. We've got jewelers here working around the clock to literally get your pieces out to you quickly, because everything's going to go out in a day or 2. But you also have sizing still on the house, free of charge, still shipped to your doorstep for free. And you've got, again, any pieces that are still available after the end of the show, they're done. So again, this is why I want you to pick them up when it's not going to be $69, $59, $49, or $39. What happens when we see yellow diamonds in 1 carat? What happens when we see a pink diamond? Actually, these are closer to the pink than they are to the yellow because, well, the natural secondary hues. So the 1 carat pink diamond I have that's a 102 is $69,999. So $39.99 doesn't sound so bad. And then you realize we're going lower than that, and this is your key in to fancy diamonds. to unusual diamonds, to exotic diamonds that are not treated or faux or man-made or grown in a lab. They're the real deal. Natural through and through. The only thing we had to do was take the rough material as it was mined from the Argyle mine in Australia and cut it and polish it, and then we set it in these beautiful designs. So instead of, okay, we got to go all-time low. I'm going to move these out very, very quickly. If you haven't dialed, it's best to just dial, because you never know how low we're going to go, but I am here to shock you in the best way, give you a price better than you expected, better than you ever thought it could be, and here's how we do it. They're not even $29.99. We're busy. Obviously, we haven't seen anything. Even before the sale started, I hadn't had a Fawn diamond in about 8 months. So it's definitely limited, definitely rare. Take a look here. We're going to get about the door less than $29. Get ready. They're not $29.99. Who wants what? Left, right, center, cushion, round, oval? You tell me. We can talk bridge on the other side, whatever you want to do, but they're not going to be $29. I told you we're going lower. All-time low. Just let me know which one you like, and we'll get it sized and shipped out to you. Simple and easy. This is the oval. There's the beautiful round that's so rare. And then the cushion cut, which has a lot of those pinky purples. Let me know which one you like. Here's what I'll do. They're not even going to be $29. Oh, I should not have to do this, but I really want to send some jewelry out before we go in about an hour and 50 minutes, okay? And then we've got tomorrow, and that's that. So Easter Sunday, this is your time to be shopping. Let's get you the fabulous Fawn diamond of a lifetime and collect it with your yellows, your pinks, your purples, your blues, your greens, your chameleons. All of that. We're not going to do 29 or 20. Okay, let's go even lower than 28. You got me, guys. 28.88, all-time low. Let's go even better. I can't even remember. I know it's been a while, so if you're going, I don't know what Fawn diamonds are because I haven't seen one before. Well, they never went for this price. They never went under $3,000, and now we're making them just that. And this is prior to an extra 10% off. That's going to save you a bundle on top of my already incredible discount. Oh, by the way, they're not even 28. Or $27.99 or $27.77. This is why I think we should really call the sale the practically free sale, because that's what this jewelry is. Take a look at it here. Not $27.77. Let me know which one is your favorite. Get what you can. Let's make them, you know what, just go ahead. $2,699. And by the way, that's going to run you a little over $2,400 when you take your discount. Which one do you like? Let's try the round on first. Here's the round, and remember, that's going to be item number 1120555. Yes. The radiant cut cushion, you got it. That's going to be on the left side. That one is already gone 2664. I'm going to try it on next for you, Tim. This is the round for Jason's collar. Jason, that's the 1 carat, 9 points in the yellow, 110 in the white. That's the round. Here we go with the, let me go ahead and put that back down here, and then we're verifying. And then this one's already gone to Tim's collar. That's going to be the VS Radiant 1 carat 01. That is with the 5 points in the pink diamonds and the 103 in the white diamonds. So 108 overall. That one is 2664. Congratulations. That is gone. And we have the round and the oval remaining, and that's it. Zine, can I help you with any of these? All right, I think he's good to go. And here we are, last call, $24.29 at checkout. If you can't decide, you get them both, because honestly, round, oval, bridge versus halo. It's actually a double halo with that split shank. Here's the beautiful oval and the cushion. Remember, it's a carat on the oval. Actually, they're both a carat. The carat 01 is sold. So these are both carat. Carat round, carat oval, and bridge or double halo, you decide. So great value, $24.29. Your choice of, let me know, are we going with the round? Okay, so the round may be gone. We're verifying, and then let me try on the oval real quick. It's the 1 carat oval with the 99 points in diamonds in a bridge. Now that's in yellow gold, but notice you don't see a lot of the yellow gold because it's really covered in diamonds side to side. So that's a beautiful way to go, and that's also $24.29 at checkout. A wonderful value. That's a lot of ring. You know this bridge. This is one of the classic bridge mountings, really the bridge that started it all, and so it's a great look. And so that's a really good oval, and I think the round is gone, so congrats on that one. And it's 555 for your item number. And then our oval is what's remaining. It's 1777. And there's the 1 carat with the 99 points. How about an emerald bangle that's affordable? When bangle and affordable don't really go in the same sentence any longer. By the way, our big opals are still here from earlier. Check with the first hour items. And then we've only got a couple last diamonds by the yard. You know the 20-inch that's so popular? We've got a grand total of 10 left among your 3 gold colors. So at the bottom of this hour, in about 15 minutes, we're going to show you our last look at the 1 carat 10 DBTY that goes 20 inches. Talk about Mother's Day perfection. It would be a great gift to give for all the moms out there. So last call on the oval. Let's get to, we got some butterfly earrings. I do have a remarkable pear-shaped tourmaline. When I saw this, I thought it was copper bearing because of the color being so intense and a lot of neon to it. So that's our last of the fawns. Here is just a really pretty mounting design, everything artistic. Love the wraparound of the diamonds. It's item number 7958, and that is a looker. Super elongated, bright, vibrant purple pink. I just think it's really pretty. Wait, almost ombres through the stone there. And thank you, Tim. Who was shopping with you over there? Hi, Diana. What about you, Jason? Who's shopping with you? Hi, Christopher. Hi, Diana. Wonderful. And here we go. Is that Christopher where? California, maybe? New York. Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So here's our platinum piece, wider band. And then you see the one sweep of diamonds on the one side and then the wraparound acting as a part of this overlapping design on the other. And then still tip at the prongs there, or tip of the prongs, like, yeah, tip of the prongs. You got the tip of the stone wrapped in a prong, plus at the very base. Plus that design is acting also to give you a nice secure setting. It is fabulous. Does anyone else look at that and think copper bearing? Because I do. It just, certain stones look copper bearing because they're neon. Neon usually indicates, I mean, tourmalines can be beautiful, vibrant colors, but when they start to get neon color, we start to suspect copper. So for those of you that have maybe looked at purple or pink copper bearing tourmalines and thought, oh, I love those, but you know they're a little bit higher in price tag, can I suggest going with this raspberry color? Because it may not have copper, at least it's not listed as such, but it definitely has that neon capability here. This is what it looks like from a distance away on the hand. Very comfortable, very weighty as platinum is. It's a very dense metal, so you definitely feel your piece on the hand. 8 points in diamonds or accents. We're going to make that $29.99 tourmaline a lot better. Here it is close up, and it will be on its way. And take all these one-of-a-kinds while they're here. You get one chance, one-of-a-kinds. We're going to move out the DBTY in about 15 minutes. It'll be last call on that one. And now we're going to make this one only, you know what, I was going to do $19.99. That seems to make some sense. I'm going lower, a lot lower. It's not even $1,500. Call me quickly. This is a one only, and it's beautiful. And I like that it's not overdone with diamonds. I think that makes it more wearable. What about 15, 14, 13? Let's move some jewelry. Let's make it $1,299 only. Thank you so much. Hi, Risa. We did find the peacock feather in 2 different stones. So I love what we're going to bring out here next. So thank you so much for that request. Either 2 really rare stones as well. So peacock feather ring design next. This will be $11.69 at checkout for you. I happen to have 2 here, and they're both done with different, oh, look at that. That is the sphene. Yes, please. Oh, I don't know. How do you decide here? This is going to be a tough one. So brilliant. So stunning. Do you want the high dispersion of sphene, or do you want the double refraction of a zircon? I'm putting them back to back here. It's the same design with the same pink diamond halo to start, and then the white diamond feather design that wraps around that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one's going to sit a little better if I put it the other way, so I'm going to do that real quick. So sphene, zircon, you let me know. The price tags, honestly, they're very, very different stones, but the color change sphene is enormous. That's going to be item number 1127-806. We'll start there. Left side of your screen. I know these are the same mounting, so I know they're very different stones. So just want to give you the option, because obviously a lot of people like this mounting. Very high-end designer with the pink diamonds to start, white diamonds wrapping around that. Let's get to the sphene item number here real quick. It's 112-7806, and that's going to be the sphene at 266 with 23 points in pink and another 119 in the white. It's going to have a finishing on the inside. It's going to wrap around the side of your hand. It's a bold ring, but it's comfortable. Look at that finishing. And then you've got, if you'd rather get the vibrant bright blue of the zircon, well, that's going to be 7073. That's going to bring you a 435. Same size, but different carat weight. Why? Because, well, zircons, if you're not familiar, have a higher density than most stones. So what that means is, you've heard of stones that have less density that are going to look bigger than they weigh, like emeralds and opals, and fire opals are another one. This is going to be a stone that kind of does the opposite, where the zircons of the world have a higher density, a thicker density. So what that means is they tend to look a little smaller than what they weigh. So this one's a 435. It's going to look more like a 2. That's what we have, 2.5 carat on the sphene. So hopefully that helps understand why those carat weights are different. But that's going to be the 435, 23 points in pink and 119 in white diamonds. The mountings are identical. So now we just need to get them both at home. And you know, if you love this mounting, they're very different looks. Even though the mounting's the same, the stones couldn't be more unusual or different and rare. Here's the speen first of all. So that's what that looks like. And then I'll show you the other one here. We'll go ahead and show you the blue zircon, which I love to actually put on the index finger to show you there how you really see the wraparound design. I think that's really well done there. So again, your choice of, do you want the zircon or the speen? Two very dazzling bright rounds here and in big sizes. So you can see how you can play with the angle to see how you like to do it. Speen's going to be a little more, it's a little bit more rare, both rare, but that one's a little bit more so. And that speen is going to be down from $99.99 though. So that's where it started. I always like to know how much we're saving in a sale event like this. I think it's really helpful to know where it started and how much you're saving as a result of this big Cellular Melted event. That speen is only going to be, wow, $39.99. You got $400 extra off that price too. So take it for $35.99 if you'd like the speen. So from $99 to $39, and then you'll take an extra 10% off. Then if you'd like the zircon, I'm actually going to do a little bit better on the zircon. We're going to go a little bit less for the big bright blue zircon. Those are the pieces you get. We just need to know your size. It stays in the two-tone gold, and we'll make the zircon $29.99. Oh my goodness. So two great values there, and you just simply decide which one you like better. Or if you're a collector of that design, sometimes we love a design so much we get it multiple times with different stones. So you've got that option as well. But for instance, to get that one for another $300 off, it'll be $26.99 on the zircon. So two great choices. Let me know. We're opening it up to the first callers on those rare pink and white diamond peacock feather designs. They are really the ultimate in high quality, but also high design. It's quality, but it's also the design element that makes it fresh and unique. I don't know many designers who even are capable of doing really unique, one-of-a-kind designs like this. Designers like to stay in the lane of classic and generally do, you know, mass appeal pieces. And this has a beautiful look, but I just love that we're never afraid to step outside the box and give you something that is as designer as the stones are from Mother Nature. Because Mother Nature can make basic stones, and then there's really rare exotic stones like what you're seeing in those two examples. And that's why I think they really pair well with more unusual, ornate designs. Okay, we're gonna move along. We've got a lot to do. So $29.99 here and only going to be $39.99 there. So $1,000 difference. You decide which one you like better. We have a 3-stone yellow diamond piece. I did bring out a ruby bangle that has 5 separate individual Burma rubies. That's very, very exciting. And then we do have a big new fine Brazilian tourmaline too. And the diamonds by the yard in 10 minutes. So our last call on our 110 DBTY. Tell your friends, tell anybody who's wanted to gift them. I know a lot of you own it, but come back for more. So we've got a DBTY coming up in just a little bit. That's going to be our last look at our 20-inch style, which is the one a lot of people like, because a lot of ladies like the 18, 19, and 20, as opposed to the 16, 17, and 18. And the 110 is the only way to get that. So let's show turquoise next. I've got white and yellow. I'm so proud of this design too. And it's very bright turquoise. We've seen a couple of the Sleeping Beauties lately that have more of that aqua tone. Then sometimes they get in these really saturated. Okay, so we're going to keep those here as well. Those are good ones to melt, because I got to say there's a lot of gold in those. So again, last call. I hate to do it because I know the work and effort that went into making them in the first place, but you know what? It's the kind of bittersweet moment of this sale event is, yep, there's a lot of work put into these rings, certainly, but it's just that the nature of the business right now with the gold being where it's at, it's how we're going to continue to make affordable values on fine jewelry like nobody else can. So not everyone can do that. If you're not your own manufacturer, you're not creating your own, you're not able to take your own pieces. I could never take someone else's design and start melting it down. You can't do that. But when it's your own pieces, you can, and we can rework that into new jewelry to save you money going forward. And that's what I love about, what we do. And it's very different from everybody else out there. So it gives you the opportunity to save, and save now or save later. And here we are with our last call on our turquoise. Wide band, heavy gold weight. You can see you get the choice of the white gold or the yellow gold, so whichever you prefer. But this turquoise, still out of the Sleeping Beauty mine, which is extinct and mined out, but it's that really bright blue. So it's more on point with, it's almost as if you had a blue zircon, but in opacity, like a Sleeping Beauty. So it's bright, it's vibrant, it's bold. It's going to be white or yellow gold. It's item number 11276656. Yellow or white gold are your options. Not going to last. And it's got this honeycomb style band that is really attractive. When you see this on, It's the detail. Obviously, it's a lot of gold. You see how wide it is. And I've got a larger hand, and look at how sizable that is. So whether you're wearing it there, maybe you're thinking about middle or index finger, that's how it would look from a distance away in the white or the yellow. You're going to choose your choice here, and then you see the consistency of these turquoise. I mean, they're a step up. There's no real aqua or green at all. It's just about pure bright blue. Think about like that searing bright. I mean, that's a true turquoise color. And it's no longer going to be $29.99. Got to make it easier. Got to make it more affordable. Let's save you some money on any of your favorites. Get requests in too if you have them. We've got about 90 minutes or so left in the show. We are going to do that DVTY coming up here shortly. And then needing your requests, get them all in and let us know on the peacock feathers, because those are going to be gone as well. But let's take a look at your choice here. $29.99. Like I said, we're going to take that away. I know I like to give you that start price so you know how much you're saving, but we got to take it lower, and we'll do that now, and we'll take a white or a yellow. Just again, be sure you're on the lines because everyone's got their preference. Or maybe you're like me and you have a turquoise in white and yellow because you love it so much and you know it goes with everything. So you like to, I don't mix and match my gold colors very often. So I really like to have, when I really like a stone, I get one in white and I get one in yellow. So I have both because I'm just weird like that. But the rest of you, you know what you like better. Let's make it $999. That is a value. Plus it's going to be $100 off that too. So $899 and change at checkout. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. The white gold's already sold. So we got to take that away. Yellow gold's still here. I was expecting, see, my radar's off lately. I was expecting the yellow gold to go first. White gold's gone. Yellow gold is here. Let's give it 60 seconds and then we'll move along. It's $8.99. So we'll just give it its little love here on the air, and then we're going to be moving on as soon as we can. Almost DBTY time. We're almost there. 20-incher. And yes, I'm limited in gold colors, white, yellow, and rose. There is a 3-stone yellow diamond ring, bringing down I don't even know how or why. What's going on with yellow diamonds? Should we really be reducing a price tag on a 3-stone yellow diamond ring? I will. We've got one. There is a copper-bearing stone. We've got the big aqua. Nobody on the yellow gold. Shocked. I am shocked about that. Okay, yellow gold's here. This is the aqua, by the way. It's a Roval aqua. Super saturated color. I do have an emerald bracelet. I know we had one the other day. It was very pricey. It was $6,000. And today, I thought we'd bring you one a little more affordable. And I actually can, which is a little bit surprising when you talk about matching emeralds together, putting them in solid gold. Take a look at the wrist here and see if you are intrigued by emeralds that look like that. Actually, emerald cuts. Side by side with diamonds in between. That's easy. Oh, look, it's a hinge, but not really. It's a flexible style that acts as a cuff, and then you're going to still fasten it right back here with that insert closure. So it's got a little button release, so that's going to open it up. And then it's so flexible, it just basically pops right on the wrist, and then you could wear it like that. You could certainly, you don't have to actually clasp it closed, but for extra security, I would. And then you've got a beautiful bangle. You want to see it? Let's show you all the up close details. Wow, our turquoise and yellow. Still here. Wow. Okay. So now it's emerald time, and this is the bangle that's still going to give you 5 stones. I had a 5-stone emerald bangle. It was $59.99 the other day. Here we go. That's been melted down at this point. So now we get to show you a more affordable version. 1127694 is the item number here. This is going to be 1.5 carat total in your emeralds. And I think why a lot of people would like this even preferred over the larger one that we melted down the other day is because this is more wearable. The other one was very significant, substantial size stones, really large. So it reads as a more dressy piece. I love that this one's really more casual and dainty. Don't get me wrong. It still shows up. It doesn't get lost. It's bright. It's got amazing stones. They're matched to perfection. But diamonds here is going to be 9 points, so it's not over the top. We did the bezel set diamonds, so it works back to all your bezel set diamond jewelry you probably have from us. And it is a beautiful one, only stays in the yellow gold. Let's blow it out. We just love this. I mean, this is where gold bracelets don't exactly come affordably these days. Again, easy to put on if you're sick of worrying about, having somebody else help you put on your bracelets. Trust me, you can put this on all by yourself. It literally is the easiest thing and very stackable, and it's got all these gorgeous beads, and that's done in the 14K. And what we're gonna do, see how easy that is? It still fastens. It's got the button release there as well. We'll take a look at it here. It's gonna be one size fits most. It's for an average size, but a larger wrist size could wear it too if you don't clasp it. But again, I think most of you are gonna say, no, that's not for me. I've got to just clasp it. So if that's the case, we're gonna go average size on this one. Carat and a half in your Muso Mine Colombian emeralds and 9 points in diamonds. And we only have one, and it's not $59.99. Best part of all. The last one was left behind, so I felt like we needed to take this lower, and we will, and not even ask for $1,500. So we went from $59.99 to a bracelet for under $1,500, and watch this, it's going lower than that. $14.99, forget about it. We'll make it $1,399. You get it for $12.59. Emeralds, gold, diamonds. Please do a quick search after you get your emerald bracelet, of course. Look at what 14 karat gold bangle bracelets are going for by themselves. Just by themselves. No diamonds, no emeralds. Make it simple on yourself. What's a bangle bracelet in gold? Not gold plating and not faux, but gold, solid gold. What's a bangle going for? A lot more than $13.99. This one has the emeralds and the diamonds with it. 5 emeralds, 4 diamonds. Beautiful piece, and that's going to be already verifying. So beautiful way to go if you like emeralds. Of course, May, just a few days away. May's birthstone. Keep that in mind for any May babies you might know that really usually don't even own their birthstone because it's one of the more expensive ones out there. There's some birthstones like garnet where you can get a really, really affordable one. There's other ones like emerald that just aren't affordable. And so it kind of stinks for us May babies, right? Connie wants to see the tennis necklace. Oh, we've got one left in 17 inches. I know the 16-inch sold, Connie, but we've got the 17-incher for you. And it's going to be the tennis necklace that does the bigger and smaller all the way around. So let me know who's got this one. I think that one's gone. And then here is the tennis necklace. And no, you don't need to play tennis, which is the best part of all. Yes, you've got it. Thank you so much. So the emerald bracelet is gone. Thank you. And then here it comes. This is so wild. So what this does, and this is different and unique to us. And so 111-3126 is the number. It goes from the whole way around. This is going to be only 17 inches, only white gold. So yes, it's a Cinderella situation. But 17 inches is going to fit most. And then it's going to be the white gold, which I think we like with our white diamonds, right? Show off how white and bright they are. So you have sections that graduate from larger to smaller, larger to smaller, larger to smaller. This is going to go through the entire necklace. So all the way through the back. And when it closes and clasps, it's a continuous pattern of the whole look you're seeing here. Larger to smaller. And then of course it's going to center up. It's meant to have the larger ones in the center. So take a little bit of care when you put it on to put that section of larger stones right there in the middle. I think it looks best that way. And then you get this beautiful even foray. All the way around, nearly 8 carats in VS diamond round brilliance. Set in gold. So the only thing that gives us more gold weight than a bracelet is a necklace right now, made like this. And to hold 8 carats, does 17 inches work for her, Zine? Because that's the first question. 17 inches is all I have. It goes all the way around. You do have an insert closure, plus there's going to be actually 2 figure-8 safety catches. So let me show that to you here, just so you can see how that works. So you're going to have the insert closure. Once that's locked into place, you're going to secure it here with that double figure-8. I love this necklace because sometimes there are necklaces and collars that I've shown you, and I won't show you anymore because they flip and turn. And I think it's absolutely insane to spend your hard-earned dollar on something that's not going to sit beautifully. So we've in essence discontinued those. This style, because of this wider, smaller kind of hourglass shape that goes around, sits beautifully. I wouldn't show it to you if it didn't. I wouldn't want you to get it if it flipped. This one sits really well. Just again, make sure it's not twisted and turned when you put it on, but make sure it all lays flat and straight. Clasp it that way. Okay, so now we get the great price, which is actually one of our bigger savings as well. This did start at $14,999, and by the way, diamonds like that go for $25,000 a carat elsewhere. So what you would pay is normally about $200,000 for a necklace like this. Trust me, you do. There's no way to do it any other way. I'm going to beat lab-grown pricing. Before you go out and buy lab-grown anything, shop with me first. We can get you the real deal in a better quality, and we will save you more money than lab-grown in gold. Most lab-grown's done in sterling anyways, so you know what? Let's get you the real deal. And I'm going to make this somehow, under $7,800. First of all, that's about half off. Second of all, that's $1,000 a carat. Yes, Jess. Right, did he get it? Oh my gosh, I was just thinking of Robert because Robert got the other size the other day. He got the 16-inch or 18, 16, 18, I can't remember. It was one or the other. He already got it and he says it's gorgeous. Well, did you hear that, Connie? I don't know if Connie's on the line, but Connie, Robert got the other length we had the other day, I think just a couple days ago. He already has it, says it's gorgeous. I'm going to get you a great value here that's better than $78.19 or $78.10 or $7,000. This is not even $69.99. It makes absolutely no sense, but that's why the value is the value. I get it's not pocket change, but it is the value of a lifetime in diamonds. It is $66.99. I've taken you down to the lowest possible point, but then honoring an extra 10% off. It's going to make it $6,029. You're going to pay just slightly over $6,000 to get this necklace home. You're saving $670 off of this already reduced price on nearly 8 carats in diamonds. I have got to show this to you on the neckline. It is so, so, so stunning. It's just, it's fabulous in every way. Do you see now when you see the entire length of it, how it goes larger, smaller, larger, smaller? Let's go back up close too. I want to show you the stones because obviously you want to see these diamonds. So take it from Robert. He picked out the other size. He got the other length, that is, and that is his same style he got. I remember that was just a couple days ago, so we remember that. And that's $6,029. And then take a look close up because we never want you to think, oh, maybe those aren't VS. Those are still VS diamonds all the way through. So was that Connie, our requester? And she's not taking it, guys. So I want to let everybody know. Connie has requested it. She's not taking it. So here's the deal. You may not have expected this to come out today. Here it is for one caller. The value of a lifetime on a diamond collar. It is one only. That's it. White gold, $6,029. You can honestly, just if you want to wear it every single day, do it, because I have a lot of people in my life that wear one of these every single day and they live in it. Why not? They said, you know what, it's the most important piece of jewelry I have, so I'm going to wear it. Wear it, enjoy it, think all those special occasions, but make every day a special occasion. And knowing you got a value like this, all right, it's here. If anybody would like it. Do not wait too long. And you know, that's going to lead us, and that necklace came in right here as we talked about our bottom of the hour. And I want to show you now, for those of you that are saying right now, Lolo, you live in LA, go ahead. You want to wear that every day, sis, go ahead. But I need something a little more cash. Here's how you do that. Here's how you do the more casual version of a diamond collar. The diamonds by the yard. In the 20-inch length maximum, we've got 3 different lengths here. This is the last call on this necklace at this price. We're discounting it accordingly. It is $111,1654. This is the all the way around. So take a look because you're going to have diamonds all the way up until the adjustability sets in. This is the DBTY that we love. It is our last call. Here's what I have. It's going to sound like a ton because we're used to having one of everything. I have 5 in white gold. Sounds like a lot. They will not last. 4 in yellow gold. 1 in rose gold. That is it. Why we love this necklace. We love all of our DBTYs, but this one's extra special because this is the only one that goes to a 20-inch length. The only one. Everything else we do is 16, 17, 18. This is 18, 19, 20. I know there are a lot of ladies. I talk to our shoppers and customers every day of my life. There is not a day that goes by that I don't have a constant, steady stream of emails and messages from shoppers just like you. And a lot of those ladies are ladies that say, I want 20-inch. I want that extra length, whether it's a pendant chain, whether you're wearing it on its own, you want that extra length. Well, this is the only one that delivers it with the lobster claw clasp. Every stone is set about 1.5 inches away from each other. They go all the way through. They're bezel set diamonds. Again, white, yellow, rose are here, but very limited. Yes. The tennis necklace is gone. Thank you so much. Let me know who got it when you know. Thank you, Pamela. Enjoy it. Pamela got the tennis necklace, and here are, oh gosh, this is the next way to go, and it's going to be very affordable. And again, for Mother's Day, and for those of you saying it's TVON, no, I don't know if it's going to get there in time. Let me tell you something. These are going to go out on Monday. Most of you will get it by Tuesday or Wednesday. It just depends on where you live and our shipping partners, how quickly they can get it to you and if there's storms where you live or not. Honestly, hopefully you're having good weather. It's springtime, but I know still the weather is a little iffy some places. I know Denver was getting crazy snow the other day, so I don't know. But here we are. Here it's 89 degrees and sunny. But whatever your weather is, we're going to get these out to you immediately so every day can be a sunny, beautiful day when you've got diamonds by the yard on. That's really it. So here we go with our 110. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. They're going to fly. You know, it's going to be that $29.99 going forward. We will make it again. It's an iconic classic. We will make it again. But do you really want to spend $3,000 later when you can get it today for less than it's ever been? This is the one to get. And again, every so often, all the way around, total diamonds. I always get all of our DBTYs confused because we do several, but there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 stones. Okay, 11 stones. Usually there's 9. We do 11 because it's longer. And you've got it for better than $2,000, better than $1,000. White, yellow, or rose gold, but limited on each. We're going to do it for $999, and they'll be out to you in time for Mother's Day. And quite frankly, anything that's even happening late next week, because that's how quickly they will go out. They are made, they are ready to go. As long as you take, obviously, white, yellow, rose before they're sold out, I can just make this deal happen for you. So again, the collar's already gone. This is the more casual way to do that look. Maybe you're not going to wear 8 carats in diamonds every day. This is the one you do wear every day where you're getting a carat 10. That means they're 10 points each. Remember, 11 stones. So it's 10 pointers each. Operators, you have to let me know, please, what color you're getting, because you know what is on the line when we oversell. And it's my fault. So I've got 5 in white, 4 in yellow, 1 in rose. Please vocalize how many and what color you're getting, because this is something we know and love and all really want to have, and they'll be out to you in time for all your occasions. Which one? White gold. What about Zine? What color? White gold. 2 in white gold already gone. Remember, we started with 5, so we only have 3 left. Jason, how about you? Rose. Rose gold sold out then. Thank you. Rose gold gone. We have 4 in yellow and only 3 left. Yeah. Yellow gold over there, thank you. So 3 and 3 now. 3 white, 3 yellow. Yellow, all right. Andy's got a yellow, so now 2 left in the yellow and 3 left in the white. And again, big, chunky, beautiful diamonds. Big 10-pointers. Bezel set makes them look even larger. We love that. Selling out very quickly. They're $8.99 and change, by the way. And so we have a little bit of backup, so don't hang up if you're waiting on hold. Yellow gold over there. Hey, the yellow gold's caught up. We have 1 left in yellow gold. That's it. 1 left in yellow and 3 still left in white gold. So it's just it's like a race. It's like a horse race. Sometimes starting out the gate, one is in the lead, and then you never know what's going to creep up behind and take the lead here. So yellow gold's more limited now. 1 left in yellow. When that last one is gone, it's gone. And now we have 3 remaining in the white. Yeah. Which one? Yellow's sold out now. Yes, we do. 3 in white. Okay, so now we have 2 left in white, and then that's going to be it. Literally 2 remaining in white gold. What you see there, the yellow gold and the rose gold are sold out. So 2 left now, and way too many calls backed up in queue. So not everybody's going to get one, but stay there. We are literally, every operator's online. Every operator may have 2 calls at once here. We have 2 left in the white gold only. That's it. 2 left, and we don't see it again at that price. We'll see it, but $29.99, unless it goes up even higher. It may, just depending on where gold's at that time when it's made. But here we go, 2 left. White gold, only. Make sure you let me know, operators, if you're taking one, because I got to keep a strict count. Yellow and rose are sold out. We are just about done with the 20-inch DB2Y, and right out too. You'll have it well in time for Mother's Day. You'll be wearing it in the next couple of days. Wear it, enjoy it, treat yourself. $8.99. Two left. White gold only. White gold. Never mind. We have 1 left. That's it. Last call. Will Jason get the last one? White gold's all that remains. Let's see if he's got it. Love that necklace. And you'll live in it. You'll wear it every day. It's never too much. It's heavy enough and sturdy enough to be a pendant necklace as well, meaning it can hold your pendants, or you can just wear it on its own. Stack it and layer it. If you have the shorter version, get the longer. Wear the shorter version that goes to 18, then wear the 20-inch longer with it. 1 left. White gold. Who's going to get the last one? We don't know, but we're going to move on. Just 1 left in the white gold. I think that'll be easy to keep track of. We do have the ruby bangle bracelet. Got to show that to you. Such an incredible ruby value coming up. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lee Ann. I'm so glad you did. It is a beauty. So thank you. Well done. Go into a good home. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get to our ruby bangle with just one left in our DVTY. Love that. That is a 18, 19, 20. So also if you are giving as a gift, I think that's the safest route to go because, I don't know, most ladies I talk to, again, I talk to hundreds of you a day. Most of the ladies I talk to really are into these 18 to 20. Yeah. Okay, then that will be it. That one is sold out. Congratulations. And we'll go back to our wheel because I have a bracelet waiting for you here. That is our ruby bangle 5-stone. Yes, they are Burma and they're amazing. So thank you so much on those DVTYs. They are gone. And so now, and don't forget the collar is gone. So this is where we must be getting towards the last hour and getting busy here. So no doubt, you know what's been happening throughout this event day after day is a lot of the pieces that remain available from hour 1 and hour 2, they go in the last hour when everybody's kind of making their decisions and deciding what's the best piece for their collection. So here's 111, 6371 is the item number here. And that's a very important 5-stone ruby bangle, each one with the halos. We did have the emerald version the other day. It's already been melted down. Now we're showing you the ruby version here, which is so incredible. It's got 49 points in diamonds. It's 116371. A lot of these are older item numbers, so we're having to build them again from scratch, which is interesting because they're just so, again, they've been in the inventory a while. So this is the 432 though in the 5 stones. So yes, each one's almost a carat on average, and you've got the 49 points in the diamond halos. It's a hinge style, stays in the yellow gold, opens and closes on the side. Great locking mechanism. I'll show it to you here. It's got the double figure 8s, one fastened, one not. I'll show it to you on as well. These are rubies too, so I think for anybody who's a little concerned about what stones are you going to wear in a bracelet, and this one I don't think has ever been even opened before. So sometimes we've been seeing that. They're brand new pieces and they've never been opened or unclasped before. So that's what it looks like from a distance. So you can really see that size. It's tremendous. But remember, rubies are very durable. They're second only to diamonds. So you've got diamonds as a 10 on the Mohs scale and then rubies as a 9. So it's a really important stone that you don't have to worry about babying. Like, go ahead and wear it every day if you want to. And don't worry too much about if you're going to hurt those rubies. You really can't. It would take a severe blow. So this is going to be a, wow, $89.99 piece where it started. Let's take it even lower. And again, side opening right there. So you see how it kind of sprung into action when I pushed that little button down. And then all you do is latch it right there and definitely clasp your figure 8s so that it ain't going anywhere because you don't want to lose that bangle. And it's not going to be, although I think you'd hear a thud if it dropped, right? You would know. It's not just going to be like, oh, where'd it go? It's a really big, heavy piece. I mean, you saw the size from a distance. It's definitely got some presence to it. And we're going to make the $89.99 bangle so much more affordable. How about under $45? There's your 50% off sale. I'm going to keep going. Let's make it even lower, even more affordable, not $4,000, not $39.99. Welcome into Saturday, what's left of it. We have an hour and 15 minutes left, and then we're back with you tomorrow for Easter Sunday. But take what you can now, because remember, every show is different. Every show has different jewelry. We don't see it over and over again. Let's make this $3,000. You know what? Skip $38.88. Skip $37.99. Let's go $37.77. And that means after discount, about $400 coming off. So $33.99 only on that beauty right there. So that would be, yep, under $3,400 when that is said and done. And then let us know what your final requests are for this hour coming up. Last hour of the show is upon us here. I had a YouTube request for a 31.22 inch. So we do have just one. Okay, so this is kind of amazing. I didn't think this was even available, but we do. So for whomever requested this, it is the 5-stone 22 inch. So what that means is, let's take a look at this one from a distance. You're going to see all the stones right here. So they're going to be basically at the base of the necklace, and then the rest is all chain. So 5 stones, we do those odd numbers so you can find the center. It does have the spring ring closure. It's item number 1110457. So for our requester who asked for either a 22 inch, or maybe you asked for the 5-stone style, or maybe you wanted the 31 points. This is a one only though. So yellow gold, I didn't think this was available any longer. We were lucky to have one. Only yellow gold on this one, that's it. And it's Oh, it's $4.99. So that's easy enough because the diamond weight's a little lighter and you've got the 5 stones, so about 6 points each there, and they're bezel set yellow gold and 20, 21, and 22. So you still have that versatility. Of course, $50 off. It'll be $4.49 at checkout. So that's going to be a good one there. And again, diamonds are primarily right here to here. So right where you're seeing my fingertips, that's where your diamonds are. So they're really centered up at the base of the necklace. And then you've got that 122 inch up to, I'll say up to 22. It's 20, 21, and 22 in the yellow gold. So I think if you missed out, because some of you did on the last one, the carat 10, maybe you want to consider this as an alternative, but just that one in the yellow gold, that's it. So that's going to be $4.49. Thank you so much for whomever asked for it. I don't have a name, but I do want to thank you for asking for that one. It's a very, very special look, and we have not seen that in quite some time. I'm really surprised that's here. So 22 inches and yellow gold only. Let me know who's got it. Then we're going to go back to our bangle, get you ready for a 3-stone. Which one? Okay, so I think the 22 inch is still here. Bangle is as well, but the bangle sometimes takes some time to think about that really large piece there. And do let me know who's got that 31-point DBTY in the yellow gold, because $4.49, don't anticipate that sticking around very long. And here we go with the ruby bangle, $37.77, turns out to be under $3,400. And then we do have the most gorgeous 10-karat aqua. I do have the 3-stone yellow, yes. You got it. Thank you so much. So that 22-inch DBTY is gone. Thank you, thank you. And then, yes. Hi, Ed. Hi, Jan. Yes, I can. I'll do it right now for you guys. Yeah, thank you. We'll place hold on that one real quick. Let's show the butterfly. They're big. They're really big butterflies. There's going to be a left and a right. Oh, yeah, these are so beautiful. Let me see if I can get them to sit properly here so they can show off their diamond weight to the world. There's going to be, let's see, 112-1308 is your item number. Post and butterfly backs. Would there be any other way to do it, really? You have to have a butterfly back with the butterfly earrings. They're large. Wait till you see them on. They're going to be 1308 is the number, 70 points in baguettes, 91 points in the rounds, and they're done in 18-karat gold. How fancy are those? Love that we did. I think it's always important if you're going to do 18-karat gold, really consider doing that in an earring. Makes it more or less hypoallergenic for you, and they stay in the white gold. And then, oh, how cute. Tracy, we've got a great personality piece coming up for you next. But this is, so all together, what do you have? You've got a beautiful look with a carat 61 in diamonds there. So loving that fact all on its own. And of course, the baguettes flare out. Actually, there's a really good large size of round brilliant in the center of the butterfly, kind of the body of the butterfly as I call it. And then let me show them to you here from a distance. We'll measure them as well. 3/4 of an inch, and they still have that open work. And then I love that you can, the post is centered, so you can kind of twist them or do the diagonal, like out to a, diagonal direction like that, which I think is really pretty. So have them flare out from the face maybe. But there you can see they are 3/4 of an inch top to bottom and about the same in their wingspan. I'm going to put one on for you, and then what we're going to do is send them out in the white gold only. Of course, they're only white gold, and this just gives you a little perspective here on the size, so you can see how bold that is from a distance away. And you see how I angled it a little bit, just so I've got the post right where it would be, but then you see I just angled it so that they can sit a little bit out. So if that is a larger earring for you, just angle it like that, okay? And if you do have multiple piercings, you probably want to take the second ones out, just so there's enough room for that beautiful butterfly. But let's go back up close. They're not even, whoa. They started at $49.99. I remember that. Little surprised at how low these are going today. This is really important. And they're going to be less than $2,000. Yes. Zine, you did get that necklace, right? You did? Yeah, that one's sold. Tell you what I'll do here. Even better than $19.99? Better than $18.99. We'll make them $18.88, and then you get them for $16.99 at checkout. So a big value there, and then wait till you see the adorable. This is adorable. It's a brooch, it's a pendant, and it has movement. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. What could it be that has a reaction like that? Okay, this is for my Dachshund lovers, my dog lovers. How cute is that? Okay, so this is 18-karat gold. It's we're going from butterflies to puppy dogs. Love it. What a great time of the show this is. Butterflies are here. Here is the puppy dog. He or she is in 18 karat white gold. Satin finished under gallery. There's your bail. So you've got a bail if you want to wear it that way. You've got a pin if you want to wear it as a brooch. You'll see the size. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. And the ears move. The ears actually, they move. You see that? They're going to have a little movement to them. They're hinged. Both of them. They actually have a little movement. So they are just, it's too cute. I mean, Dachshund, Beagle, maybe could work for either breed. Here we go. The only breed I really know is Chihuahuas. So I love dogs. I'm a dog lover, but I've only had golden retrievers and Chihuahuas in my life. That's it. So here we go. This is just adorable. 112-3661. I guess if we could get the ears to stand up. Do you want this one? All right. That's gone. $888 is the price tag. It's a request, so it's probably, yeah, it's been gone for a moment. But $888, I want to show it just in case you didn't see it. It does have diamonds at 13 points and a little bit of onyx in the eyes. And then here you go with the look at it from a distance there, just so you can see the puppy brooch. I love it. Oh, look how cute. Let me just get you the measurement just so you know. It's going to be, yeah, he's an inch. He's an inch wide, so long, I guess. All right, so that one's going to be $7.99. Thank you. All right, next up, I got the 3-stone yellow diamond coming back out. We had some requests come in. We always like to get to those promptly. But here's the 3-stone yellow. It's my triple-double ring. And since, hey, basketball playoffs are here, I'm going to call it the triple-double still. Very excited. Very excited. All right, here we go. This is yellow and white diamonds together. I call it the triple-double because it's 3 sections, 3 stones, 3 big stones, but each one has a double halo, so triple double. I love it, and it has big, mighty fine yellow diamonds matched to perfection in the middle. Thank you again on the puppy dog. Gone. The butterflies are still here, though, so you can go ahead and grab the butterflies if you'd like to. And then here we are with our one-of-a-kind. Yes, it is, one only here in the yellow and white. So good news, it's all two-tone. It's item number 112-7421, and I have a feeling this one's going to go very quickly. It's also heavily reduced. Some are just reduced. This one is heavily reduced. You're going to love it. It's carat 1. This is how it breaks down. So the center is still the center. That's a carat 1. The sides are 1 carat total. So that's 50 and 50. So a carat 1, 50 points, 50 points. Then the yellow diamond halos are 23. And then you get another 1 carat of white, which is probably why this is so far reduced, because it doesn't list the 1 carat and the white diamonds on this new information. What? Uh-oh, they left out. Well, no wonder it's so heavily reduced. I kid you not. On the bag, it describes the 1 carat 01 cushion center. It describes the yellow diamond cushion 1 carat total weight. It describes the 23. They have no mention of the 1 carat and the white diamonds. That's why it's so heavily reduced. They left out a carat in diamonds. So the 1 carat and white diamonds on the outside halos, you're not paying for. You're not paying for those. No wonder. I knew it when I saw it. I just didn't realize why. Now we know why. We know why it's so heavily reduced. I mean, I know this ring well. It's $79.99. I memorize every ring we have. I know the prices. You know, we get it. That's a $79.99 ring. I was not expecting this lower price. Well, they literally left out on the bag and the description the 1 carat of side diamonds. That's $324 overall. But you're only paying for $224, and that price is reduced. And that's why I need you to be ready to go on this one. If you're waiting, this one's going to go very quickly. So please don't wait if you already love it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Before I reduce the price, let's make sure you love it on the hand, because it's going to stay as is. We're going to size it for you, so no big deal there. Size it to whatever you need. You might consider wearing that middle or index finger as well, but it's not $79. I knew there was something amiss here. I'm glad well, it's obvious what's going on. I just love the idea. I mean, that'd be quite a slogan. If I had a design, like a jewelry store, can you imagine if I said you get a free carat in diamonds with every ring you purchase? That's what this is. It's a free carat in diamonds for the ring you're purchasing. And it's discounted with 10% off. And it's not going to be $79.69, $59.49, or $39.99. Just say yes. Just say yes, because it's never going to last. It's never going to stay here. And it's only for 1 caller. That's it. It's all I got. All I need to know is the ring size you need. That's it. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I will make this $3,799. And then take 10% off that too. So there you go, $37.99, and then take your 10%. It means $34.19. to get that one home. Amazing. You're not getting something like that for under $3,500 anywhere. And it's like having, you see us do 1 carat yellow diamonds. This is like having 3 of those rings all combined in one so they can go side to side across the finger like they do. That is impressive. If you need, I've got 170 and a center oval. If you want more traditional, just like a 1-stone double halo, we've got that for you. Also, I have an incredible blue zircon to show you, one of a kind as well. We've got a little earring blowout also that's going to be a lot of fun. So a couple great things coming up for you, but this is, yeah, we're in the last hour almost. We have about 3 minutes, so 63 minutes overall in our Saturday show. Please let me know what you'd like to see. $37.99, that cannot stay here. One caller gets it. You'll only pay, remember that price is going to come far, far lower, and it's going to be $34.19. $3,419 to get that ring. That ring. Let's move on. We've got the blue zircon because you know that's going to sell. That's just a matter of, you saw what happened with the collar and the DB2Ys. We move on, it sells out. We move on, it sells out. Same thing's going to happen there. Here is a blue zircon firework. This feels like a firework on multiple fronts because you have the huge blue zircon, bright as can be, the multiple diamonds that are tube set on the edge of one side, and then the big channel set diamonds on the other side. And so one ring, totally cool. If that's a personality piece. And it's 112-6171 is your item number here. So 6171, it's a 327 blue zircon round. Let me know on the 3-stone yellow, then we're going to get to a little earring deal that I've got some, we're going to feel very patriotic with the next earring deal coming up. But this is 327 plus 27 points in diamonds. Now it is going to stay in the 2-tone gold as is. So beautifully done private collection. You can see there is something special about getting the rounds in the blue zircon. Takes that double refraction, really makes it even more powerful. You've got the bigger diamonds. I love those on the sides. And wait till you see it on the hand because it's really, it's a cool ring. I mean, obviously it's not going to look like what you typically have unless you have this exact design already. And there it is in the 2-tone. So white gold on this side, yellow gold on the other. And that's going to stay that way, but let us size it for you. And another one that sits fairly low profile, so you can wear it on the, you know, the other fingers of the hand as well if you want to wear it on the outside. But this is going to be, whoa, I remember this at $39.99. And now it's not, nowhere near that. We've got sell it or melt it. This is your last call on everything you see on the air. One last chance on the air. It either sells or melts, one or the other. Let's make this $1,000. Not, you know what, $19.99 is too much. Let's go lower. Even lower. We're ready to move some jewelry. Last hour's here. You've got an hour to shop today. We got 3 hours to shop tomorrow. But tomorrow it is Easter Sunday. So it probably won't be the same big crowd we usually have on a Sunday because some people are just going to be probably out, right? So here we are, celebrating what could be your last hour of this big event. So please let me know what you'd like to do here. Let's get requests in too if you have them. Let's make this under 15, under 14, under 13. Let's go $12.99. And then your additional discount. So $11.69 at checkout if you'd like to get that blue zircon dynamic stone. It is a beauty, isn't it? And then we've got the earring special, but wait, we got a request coming up. So we'll do that next for you here. Thank you so much. Michelle wanted to see a Tahitian pearl. So we've got one here. I hope you like it, Michelle. It's item number 112-7964. Again, I'll keep moving so we can show you a lot of jewelry. We're getting to that last hour. Here's the Tahitian. This has very large diamonds, 2 pear shapes, 1 set each way. So it really surrounds, it kind of nestles into the sides of that Tahitian pearl. It's $79.64. It is a platinum piece, and it will have 13.5 millimeters in diameter to that pearl. That's how we measure pearls, not by carat weight, but on diameter. You've got 22 points among those 2 pear shapes, 11 and 11 points each. Here's what it looks like. And of course, pearls can be very, very kind of dull. They can be a little basic. They can be Tahitians, but they can still be gray or silver and not giving you the greens, the purples, the blues. Look at how stunning this is from a distance away. Stays in platinum. We'll size it for you. That one's only $13.99. We brought that down a mile from where that started at, yes, you got it. Blue zircon is sold. Congratulations on the blue zircon. Now we're waiting on our Tahitian in the platinum setting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's the Tahitian going up close one more time. Look at how perfectly round. I like these little scrolls. First of all, designer tapered prongs, little scroll work on the sides. That pearl is even, look at the reflection. That's some luster. You can't help a pearl out. You rely on the mollusk to do all the work. All we have to do is set it. So that beautiful color and luster, that's all courtesy of a natural, organic gemstone out of the black-lipped oyster. So $13.99 gets you that deal. Of course, take 10% off, and then we're on our way. Earrings coming up. Top of the hour is here. Last hour of our Saturday. What would you like to see from our inventory? Tell us now so we can find it, bring it out, discount it, and give you 10% off. Let's get to our earring deal coming up. Thank you, Michelle, for the request. First caller to say yes takes it. Enjoy, enjoy. Take a look at these earrings we have. They're like little fireworks as well. Wow. This is going to feel very patriotic because we have the diamond and ruby, and we also have the sapphire and diamond. Yes, 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 yes. And they're big button style earrings, but not too big. So item numbers here, 112-7683 on the blue sapphire. 112-7684 on the rubies. You're going to tell me which one you prefer. Yes, Tahitian is gone. Jess, you didn't take that, right? Okay, so Tim's got it. You got it. All right, Tim's got the Tahitian. Thank you so much. Don't forget about the 3-stone yellow diamond. We can. I've got the GIA certified 101. You got it. Coming up real quick. We'll do that now. And who was that for? You got it. We're going to move those aside for just a second here because I've got the 101 coming back out to play. This is being requested again. We did show it earlier. This is your last 58 minutes. So if you saw it earlier and it's still here, take it now because at 1 o'clock Pacific time, the option goes away. Here's the 112-2806 item number with the 101 center diamond. That is a beautiful cushion cut. It is a G color diamond, highest end in the near colorless range, on the cusp of colorless, SI1, but totally eye clean. Better yet, I can come in and magnify it for you, and it still is. I can't find an inclusion. How about you? You're probably looking on a much bigger monitor than I am. My monitor is only about 20 inches, but you might have a bigger screen at home. But either way, you're getting that magnified view. It's GIA certified. It's got 88 points in diamonds in the double halo and the diamonds down the sides. It is one only. Let me make sure that I'm focused because after a while of zooming in and out all day, sometimes we got to there we go, refocus the camera. Now we're talking. Yeah. And that's GI certified, comes with it for free. This one got down to $49.99 earlier today. So we'll show it on the hand again, stays in the white gold, but we'll size it. And then we will return back to those earrings for you in the sapphires and the rubies and the diamonds and all those beautiful fireworks that are coming up. So we will do that. Excuse me. Sorry for the throat clear, Tracy. She was really, really, really concerned the other day that I cleared my throat. Sometimes it happens. I'm sorry. But anyway, here we go. She's like, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" Yes. It's just a function of talking a lot. All right, so here we go. Here is the beautiful diamond ring on the hand there. $44.99. You get $500 instantly off that price. So easy, easy peasy, and GIA cert coming with it. So appraising is a breeze, insuring is a breeze, all that. But for $44.99, could be engagement, but doesn't have to be. You got it. Thank you so much. And let's go back to those earrings. They're all still sitting up here off to the side. So here's your up close on the ruby and diamond. And then, of course, you saw it. Now, the rubies, let me see. They're all as is. Yes. I've actually got a couple pairs in each. So there's good news on the ruby, diamond, and sapphire diamond front. Here we've got a special couple of options, so I'm going to zoom right back because we wanted to get in close to that diamond ring. And that one has since sold. And by the way, if anyone needs a 1-carat diamond, I think there's one more here in inventory that was on hold. So I think someone was holding it, but I think we could release it for you. Here is the yellow gold rubies. You're seeing the information there. And then I know I've got that blue sapphire coming into play. So there, aren't they like little like snowflake fireworks? I think if it's like wintertime, it's snowflakes. And if it's, you know, 4th of July summer, it's a firework. And if it's just, I'm feeling patriotic, or I just love beautiful rubies out of Burma or sapphires out of Ceylon, you've got some of the best here. It's going to be the same price no matter what. There's a lot of diamond weight. The 42 points is the ruby weight, but you're also getting 73 points in white diamonds. Same thing's going to happen on the sapphires. They have the same density. So 7684 will be this, actually 7684 is the ruby and 7683 is the sapphire. The carat weights will be identical. They're the same family of gems. They're each corundum, so they'll have the same density. And so you've got 43 points, or 42 rather. No, I'm sorry, they are 1 point different. Okay. 43 points in the blue sapphire, so there is 1 point difference. And then 73 points in the diamonds. The diamond weights are identical. Christy, we've got your necklace coming up. More diamonds by the yard for you on the way. But either earring you like, and they'll stay as is. So the rubies are in yellow, the sapphires are in white gold. Let's make it easy. under 1,000. I would never expect that on an earring. Wait till you see the size that they deliver, because they're quite large, and they're a centered post and butterfly backing button style. Button is like a bigger version of a stud. So we use that term when it's a larger earring overall. I'll put on the, well, let's measure them first because they're a ½ inch and we want to show that to you. Look at how pretty, and there's that center post. So, you know, obviously all piercing coverage there, full coverage, and then here's what we've got as far as the length, or in this case, a diameter, because it is essentially a round. And then you've got that ½ inch size. Let me show you one on here. Just sweep away the bang for a bit so you can see here what they look like when they're on the ear, so you can get a sense of what that's all about size-wise. So that's the sapphire version. I'll do the same with the ruby coming up. We'll go back up close and show you again both options, because they're the same price and they're under 1,000. I was going to do $9.99. Let's take it a little extra here for our last hour. Got to make sure that every single piece goes. And I know that you know from the event so far, it's been really busy in the last hour. Folks taking pieces from earlier as well. So here's the ruby, just to see what the ruby version looks like as well. So you can see how that, again, has that beautiful flash and fire. It does have a very large center diamond as well, I must say. So you can see that center diamond, and then they all flare out from there. Actually, we're going to do $888 instead. So $888 plus your extra 10% off. So there'll be $799. Back to the wheel we'll go. Ruby or sapphire, or maybe you get one of each. Because I think not just the stones being different, but obviously the gold color being different means you could collect both pairs. And there you have it. $7.99 at checkout. Ruby or sapphire version, let me know which one you'd like. Coming up next will be our white diamonds by the yard 18-inch version with the 31 points in the diamonds. Very affordable, giftable. Mother's Day, all those events coming up, graduations. Aren't we at that time of year? Graduation time. I know, because I was making hotel reservations the other day, and the hotel rates were about 5 times what they usually are. I said, what's going on? Like, graduations? Oh, okay. Really? All right. Okay. So yes, it's that time of year. Lest we forget. Here we go. So coming up next, for less than the price of stay in one room and one night in a hotel, we're going to get you a DBTY. Coming up, far less. So 111-456 is coming up next. And so the earrings are here, ruby or sapphire. I know we haven't seen those very often. That's probably, for a lot of us, might be the first time you're seeing them. It's a beautiful look. I can't get over you getting almost 3/4 carat in diamonds for $7.99 and change, but then your additional gold and rubies and sapphires. Okay, so on this next DBTY, we're going to have a same kind of style. We saw the 5-stone 22-inch. This is the 5-stone in the 16, 17, and 18. So this is the traditional 5-stone DBTY that we do, that's going to have diamonds basically going from, you know, the 3/4 way along, actually about halfway, yeah, about halfway through the chain here. So let me show you the whole thing. You can see the 5 diamonds you have. So this is going to be 5 diamonds. Item number is 1110456, 31 points. So they'll each be about 6 points again. But then you have the very, very important 16, 17, 18 spring ring closure. So this is the traditional style, great for gifting as well. Again, graduations, could be high school, could be college, could be the upper, you know, for those that are really going to the depths and excelling in academia, master's degrees and all of that, PhDs. I mean, think about it, for our anniversaries, birthdays, is there an occasion or a gal that cannot wear this necklace? The answer is really no. I mean, as long as she's of a certain fine jewelry wearing age, I think this is a classic necklace that's not overdone and not too much, but also looks super sophisticated because they're high-end, high-quality diamonds. We actually have one in rose. So there's the white gold. Let me pop in the rose gold for a look, because the rest are going to be in white. We're good to go on the white. I only have the one in the rose gold, so here it is. And the rose gold will still have the white diamonds, but it'll tend to make them look a little more pinky. So one in rose gold, the rest in white. Please count them out. It's a great gifting idea. And we're going to do this for also $499. So it's $449. And we did have, again, we had that one gone earlier, but this is a little more quantity here. So good news on that front. And that way, if you needed, like, let's say also it's wedding season too. So maybe it's going to be the bridesmaids' gifts. Can you imagine? I mean, robes and slippers are wonderful. Those are always loved, and I think all these great ideas, but there's something about fine jewelry that most people would never even think about, because how do you make it affordable enough to get, you know, 5 or 6 or 7 different bridesmaids a gift? Maybe this is where, again, they're wearing it on the special day, but they're also wearing it every day thereafter. And I think no matter who it is or what their lifestyle or where they live or what they do or what they like in jewelry, that's the thing. There are very few pieces that are considered universal. This is one of them. This is really a universal type piece, because I know a lot of different ladies of different ages and styles and different places they live, and yet I never think, oh, so-and-so would not wear this. Everybody would, and wear it with joy, and wear it with pleasure, and wear it and look completely polished and perfected every day, while it's still, even myself, I'm not a big necklace wearer, but this is one that's light enough to wear every day and never be bothered if you don't typically like heavy weights and necklaces around your neckline. So that's the beauty of it. So we're going to give it 60 seconds. We've got the rose in just one, and then we've got the white gold here, and it's $449 only. So thank you to Christy for the request. Love that we have this for you, and there you can see there again, that odd number of stones, so it's really easy to pinpoint the centerpiece and be able to know exactly where that center is going to be, because once you put it on, these don't usually rotate as far as spinning around the neck. They might flip as far as the diamond bezels, but they don't do a lot of rotating, because the diamonds and the stations of the DBTY element kind of keep it where you put it. So keep that in mind. All right, those are available. We've got 30 seconds left with them, but I'm going to keep moving because I know we are really busy with requests coming in. So I want to make sure that we show you pieces like this that I flashed earlier that somebody probably saw a glimpse of and said, I need to know more about that stone. This is our only Roval Aqua. It is an absolute stunner. We have seen, it was just Thursday night late. It was the last few minutes of our Thursday night show, and everybody was asking for aquas. We brought out 3 separate rings and everything sold. I've been looking ever since, because a few of you reached out and said, is there anything else? Is there anything bigger? And I have one in this Roval, 1123829. And again, keep calling on the DBTYs. We'll help you out with those. We'd love to. For $449, get as many as you can. Yes. Sapphire earrings. Okay, sapphire earrings, one left. One gone, one left on the sapphire earrings. So again, if you're missing those, they were $888 minus your discount, $799 for the sapphire earrings. And then we have the ruby, same price. Ruby earrings still available as well if you'd like to get those in the yellow gold. That is your choice. Here we go with the big one-of-a-kind 9-carat 68. Isn't she lovely? 968, such an unusual, I mean, it's a take on an oval, but it's a little more roval. So it's got a little roundness. Not a true 100% oval. It's got a little more rounded nature, so we do call it a roval. It's not a perfect round, but it's also not a traditional oval. So you've got the 9-carat 68 size, which is so impressive. 30 points, but big fancy cut diamonds on the sides there as well. So 2 very large, significant sizes on those diamonds. And do you see their fancy cuts? Yes, go ahead, Tim. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. All right. So still very busy on pieces from earlier, like that turquoise ring just sold from earlier. And we still got some verifications on the peacock rings, the black opals. I will remind you about the diamond band we had earlier as well. And thank you so much on that turquoise and the earrings that continue to go out the door. But remember, these are fancy cuts. They're almost, sometimes they're called Cadillac cuts. And they're very special because you actually have think of it like a half moon, but more angled and slightly pointed. So it's a really good look, and yet that's the perfect way. If you ask me, you want to draw all attention into that very important center stone, but at the same time, having it be without diamonds might leave something to be desired. So I like that we added really important diamonds that add. They don't take away. They don't make it any larger. Yes, go ahead, Jason. You can get it. All right, so the rose gold 31-point necklace just sold to Jason's caller. We only have white gold left in that last 31-point necklace. And then here we are with the big Roval. Again, it's a whole nother level to get the nearly 10-carat aqua, especially when it's Sierra Santa Maria. They're extremely, extremely rare. And we are going to do a better, this started at $14,999. It is nowhere near that. Come on in. Aqua, I know we had so many people who still, even after selling out everything we showed you on Thursday night, still several people were still looking for big aquas, and this is the largest. We were really kind of hanging out in the 6-carat range the other night. Here's the big, almost 10-carat. Let's blow it out. No other cut like it, by the way. None other. This is it. One only, not even $99.99. This is a big time value. Big, big value. Not 99, 89, 79. Oh, and you're going to take a lot of money off this price too. And we're going to make it even better than 6,000 or 5. We'll take it down to $49.99. The utmost quality of an aquamarine is right there. And by the way, I'm going to have to find out if that diamond band is still here from earlier. We had a very important diamond band, and I think it's still here, and I want to recap it. So the one single stone band with the burnished diamond, but that aqua needs to go. It's $49.99. Yes, it is. $49. I know, $49. I'm going too low on everything. And then we'll take $500 additional off, so it'll be $44.99. I have a pendant from earlier that's still here in a pear shade with pink and white diamonds. If you want a diamond band, hey, Joanne, can you check and see if 1878 from earlier is still here? Because I can't, is it? Because I can't believe that. I've got, maybe it was the sizing issue. It was only a size 7. So I'm going to, and it, oh, are you getting the band after all? Gotcha. Well, isn't that interesting? I just asked as it just got swapped. So it was sold, but now it's available. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to show you this band real quick. And it's 1878. We had it earlier. Now, does this mean it's only a size 7? We can't size this band at all, or can we? Okay, but we can size it. Well, that was probably the issue in the first place, was maybe you were a little leery. I can size it. It's just a size 7 now. So again, we can size it. We can't probably go from like, you know, to a 16, but we can size it. Okay, good to know. So this is our 5mm wide band solid. Single diamond at 31 points in the middle. Burnished, it's a men's or ladies piece. Let me get the aqua out of the way that's reflecting in the sides. And then Wanda, we've got your earring request. But this is the 31 pointer. So it actually had sold. I wasn't aware of it because I very rarely know about the things that sell. But it actually just came back because it was swapped out for a turquoise. So good news, it's back. And I wanted to give it to you one more time here at $9.99 for the band. It's our last one, so it does stay in the yellow gold. But we will size it. So I thought so. It seemed odd to me. It's a definite sizable ring, but it's very heavy, very solid. It doesn't taper much. It tapers slightly, but not a whole bunch. And you see the thickness that it has. And reminder, this is all solid all the way through. This is not a coating, a plating, or kind of a basic little thin sheath of a band. It's a really big, wide, heavy style. So that'll be $8.99. Just had to get, that's such a popular request. I just knowing that that was still here for you, had to bring that back out. So we'll give that 30 seconds. Then Wanda, we've got your earrings on the way. They're gorgeous, emerald, kind of like a big stud. We'll show it to you. And 112-7167, because I don't think this is going to last the clock. It looks like that may be gone right now. So I think that band is on its way. And now next is this. Oh, I'll just take one. I mean, my gosh, you couldn't possibly match emeralds this bright, could you? But we did. And you know, I'm going to leave them there on their side just for a minute because I think they're going to be in an odd angle if we sit them up. But they are meant to be with that one center diamond, that big Asher cut, supposed to be up top. Are you kidding me? This is, you know, I got to show them. This is just too pretty. The design is so elegant. Look at those. And then I'll prop them up so you can see into those emeralds. This is just, wow. Oh, they're so affordable for what they are. These are big emeralds. It's 112-7167. They've got the little 18 karat gold, but silicone stoppers. So there's silicone around your 18 karat gold to make it a little easier to hang on to. I do want to set them like this briefly so you can really see the color and the clarity that you're getting. And then you've got a halo in rounds, but you've got that top Asher cut diamond as well. You're getting 306. Of Muzo mine. That means each stone is 1.5 carats, but they look like they're 3 carats each because remember, that's what emeralds do. They're less dense, so you see double the look that you're actually getting in carat weight. And look at that glow. 96 points is your diamond weight as well, 5/8 of an inch, post and butterfly backing. Wanda, if that's the exact earring that you were looking for, I don't know if she just said this item or this or emerald earrings in general, but these are some of the prettiest emerald earrings I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. So our diamond band just sold. Thank you. The 31-point solitaire is gone. And now we're looking at the emerald earrings, which of course I cannot wait to put up to the ear for you as well and show you the length and give you all the last details. But they do stay in the yellow gold. Well, emeralds and yellow gold, I don't know if there's any better combination than that. They look so good. And to have that big Asher cut, a fancy cut right up top like that, and then this beautiful drape. I mean, just a subtle drape, so it's kind of like a button style. It's not going to be an elongated, articulated design, but there you have it. Yeah, they might actually be a tad more than 5/8, but not quite 3/4. So right in that range. You know what I'll do? I'm just so excited they're here. And I love that they don't have to be $12,999 any longer. That's the best part. So just a quick look at them on here. So I'm putting them right where the post is. So that's what you can expect as far as a little drop or a little drape there. But what a value. And look at how the further away you go and in the darker, the less light you're in, the more they glow. They're just neon that way. And it's not going to be anywhere close to $10,000. Yes. Yes. The trillion band. It's probably the same color that got the diamond band, yeah? Or no? Oh, good. Very good. All right, I just thought band lovers are out there. Let's go back to the emerald earrings up close, show you what they look like together. They're $29.99. I've never seen anything like it. That is a value and a half. $29.99, really $26.99 at checkout, and please check those out, but not for long because they're not going to be here for very long. Thank you. That pink sapphire trillion band from our very first item of the show has now sold. So congrats on that one, and then it's not going to be long before we find out who's got those emerald earrings. They're stunning. I mean, really, to be that close and still see that kind of glow and clarity that those emeralds provide, and to get them for $26.99, I mean, really, that is just, that's really good. Really strong value there. Thank you, Wanda, for asking for them. I'm so glad we got to share those with the world, and I think they're going to be gone in probably about 2 seconds here. And then we do have, there is a large yellow diamond. I have a really good diaspora, a really good cushion cut color change diaspora. If you're into these one source phenomenal stones that we have, we've got that on the way. And thank you again. If you have any requests, we do have about 35 minutes. So I know with the rapid pace of jewelry just nonstop, I want to make sure everyone knows we don't have a whole lot of time left in our Saturday together because we do go off the air in about 35 minutes. So it's still plenty of time to get requests in, and I hope you will, so that we can provide you with anything you need to see. And it should be a very busy last hour, where if it's anything like previous, these are sold, by the way, thank you. If it's anything like all of our previous Sell It or Melt It events, pieces do rapidly go here near the end, and that's where we're at. So let me show you. We have this incredible aqua. I am just thrilled. 10 carats 82. Still have the big roval, but why not show this pear shape in a pendant? And then I'll remind you that we had a pear shape earlier with pink and white diamonds that's also still here. The earrings are now gone. This is the sister, believe it or not, to emeralds. Emeralds and aquas are related. So you've got a beautiful look here, and we are in last call. Please let me know. It is truly, we're down to 37 minutes. So it's time to let us know what you'd like to see again, because there's plenty of jewelry here so far today. But again, that changes rapidly near the end of the show. So I want to show you that option, which is going to be 112-5477, but also give you a smaller 227 that we had earlier. So you have options. Options are always good, both pear shapes, both exquisite colors. And here are two aqua pear shaped pendants, and one's going to be a little bit more basic. Honestly, the bigger stone, the 1082, right back here, just has diamonds and bail. And other than that, it's about the stone. Here's a great stone, but that's going to be the 2 carat 27, and that has pink diamonds at 13 points and also white diamonds at 62. So options. And the one you haven't seen fully presented is in the back. We've got the $99.99 piece brought down for you. And again, either way you go, that's all my pear-shaped aqua pendants in the entire inventory. So they are ready to go. They are ready. We're ready to let them go to you. It's what we do. It's what we offer. These are our best values ever. They don't get any better, which is why we're not keeping anything in the inventory after it gets its last presentation on the air. It either goes to one of you or it is no longer. So it's really a time to pick up what you love. And that bigger aqua in the back on the right side is down below 5, below 4, and it's actually going to be not even $39.99. We're going to do the huge, nearly 11 carat here. That's $36.99. This one was presented earlier today, far earlier, hours ago. That one is only $19.99. That's before you take your 10% off. You've got the pink and the white diamond double halo. Both have good size bails. Actually, this bail is even larger. So if you need a bigger chain, or you maybe want to put it with the pink diamonds by the yard that you have, that would be a beautiful combination. We'll get to our diaspora. I think we need to do some recaps too. Our 3-stone yellow diamond is here. The ruby bangle is here. I have ruby earrings still here. The champagne fawn is still here. The men's color change, yes. Wonderful. Which earrings did she get? She got the emeralds. Oh, very nice. One more time on the ear for Agatha. You got it. So Tony, this was, so she's probably just maybe taken a picture of something to give her a little, you know, like record before they arrive in the next couple of days. It's item number 1127167. Let me just take off my earring again, and then we'll show her one more time what her emeralds look like, because maybe she wants to see all the specs and all that. So let me go ahead and pop one onto the ear. I'll put the post, as I like to do, I like to put it right where the piercing is, so you get a really good idea of what that's all about. And take a look. There's your emerald right there. So that's, thank you, Agatha, so much. I'm so glad you were able to pick those up. And that, I'm going to put that there, right there where that post is. And the piercing, you can see what that's going to be. I'm trying to just show you here so you can see all the beautiful color and glow those emeralds have. So that's going to be what she picked up. So congratulations, they are already sold, but just wanted to show those one more time. So it's really meant to, the big top diamond is going to sit above the post, and then the emerald's really draping below the post. So it's meant to give you, again, coverage over your piercing, look great from a distance away as well as up close. Thank you, Agatha. Enjoy those. And yes, happy shopping the sale. Let's go back to our wheel. 2 aqua pendants for you. There's the pair and the pair. Yes. You can, absolutely. So that's $61.17. So the one with the pink diamonds just sold, and that one's going to be only $19.99, but really $17.99. That means we can bring this one back up close. And yes, there's all your information for that $10.82. Thank you so much, and thank you again. Emerald earrings and aqua, they're sister stones, and they're popular. The Barrel family well represented today in our Saturday show. And then we've got, I have an incredible Brazilian new find. This one should go too, $36.99. It's about $370 off. So you've got almost $400 saved in addition to that. So get ready to spend about, you know, $3,300 or so. And then I think we need to see that yellow diamond again. Hey, if anybody needs a Patriotic that is certified, I've got one. It's a 161. If anybody needs a big yellow diamond, I've got a carat 70. If anybody needs a carat 29, got a carat 29, and also our purple Paraibas here too. So this is when we really want to make sure, again, 32 minutes left in the show. So really need to get requests in at this point in time. It's kind of the point of no return for requests, just to make sure we had time to go get them and bring them out and show them to you. So this is when I would really ask you to make those last minute requests. A couple things I want to show you one more time, like the Paraiba that's got to go. There is a stunning Paraiba. And it's our carat 91. Gorgeous. That's the aqua. That should go before we do here. And then here's the Paraiba. I showed it really early because I got very excited about the discount here on a nearly 2 carat blue-green Paraiba that is super clean. Blue, green, and clean. Tourmaline. Except the most rare variety of tourmaline out of all. And there are thousands of colors. And this is 1122681. Just want to dive in, right? Beautiful Caribbean blues. Like Caribbean waters off of a private island that's uninhabited, where it's 300 feet deep and you can see the white sand below. And the only thing that's missing is the little colorful tropical fish. But again, that would look like inclusion. So let's just leave it, right? You go, okay, what's that? What's that blue? And is that, what's Nemo doing in there? No, we're just going to leave it. We're going to leave it all about the clarity, just the pool water blues that we love about Paraiba. 86 points in diamonds finished on the inside, stays in white gold. Now, like I've said, we've had 2 carats before that sell because they get brought down from 40 or 30, and then they come down below 20 and they go. $15,000 has been the magic number that has really sent the 2 carats out the door. This one is less than 15,000. And so something's not making sense, but blame it on the seller melted, or let's say, let's praise the seller melted, because thanks to that, we get to take Paraibas lower than we ever have before. And that's important. And this one's not even 15,000. We're going lower than that, and significantly so. And if you'd like our peacock feather rings, they're still here. So some really great options still available from the show. But let me go ahead and get this one out the door for $99.99. And also that would be the biggest savings of the day too, because it's $1,000 extra off just for saying yes during this big sale event. That is a fabulous way to go. You know what else we have left are the diamond drop earrings, the stilettos. Teresa had asked for these, but she never called in. I do want to show them. I think that was a couple days ago, so we are going to bring those back out because we have just our last few in the white gold. We've been holding them because of a request, but gotta go. So here we are, $99.99. It's $89.99. Please take a look at it on the inside and then on the hand, because there's your fully finishing, and yes, it's clean, and you can really see that from the inside, peering through the under gallery and looking at that stone, inclusion free from the underside. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and if you see it in a darkened light, because this is pretty bright light here, but look at it if I darken the light. The stone is even more neon. Full light, darkness. Look at that stone go. Look at it glow. Here's the other way to wear it. Flip it around, pear shape going that way. Beautiful piece. I'll size it for you. It stays in the white gold. It's $89.99 at checkout. Such a beautiful gem, and one of the rarest I can give you or bring you or present to you or delight you with. And look at that color. Perfection, isn't it? We got the pink and the aqua. We got the pink and the aqua. I mean, look at that. It's just so pretty. Yeah, get yourself a little pink something or another, because that's just such a pretty color palette together, isn't it? But again, what doesn't this go with? Turquoise, we know turquoise in a gemstone goes with everything. Well, the blue greens of Paraiba do as well. And you don't need to be apprehensive about wearing it. It's going to be your daily, durable enough for daily wear stone. All right, let's get to our last look at our stiletto drops, and we are now down to 29 minutes in the show. So again, very quickly, it's flying by. So here we go with our stiletto drops. These were actually presented earlier in the event, but then somebody had asked for them, and then we didn't hear from her. So I'm just excited to bring them out to anybody who would like them, because chances are, if you haven't seen every last second of the event, you might have missed these. And it's a classic style. We'll zoom back. I'll refocus just because you can see there they are, the VS diamonds we love. This will be item number 1110-370, and they are that stiletto drop. Now look at how they're all articulated. There's a little hinging between every one of those diamond baskets that holds these graduated diamonds. They start smaller, get larger on their way down. Easy lever back hinge design here as well. So you've got really comfort. I love the way they look on. You'll see they actually create this little spike of diamonds at the top. So yes, piercing coverage is there, but also it creates that little bit of extra. So post, really easy because it's a center straight post there. It's going to be that beautiful locking hinge. We only have the white gold left, so that's it. It's going to be our last call on the white gold, and we do love our diamond pieces. Obviously, that's where it's foolproof. It's fail-safe. It's just the one everybody likes to default to is during any sale event, it's all about the diamonds. We know those are classics. We know they're favorites. Hey, Mother's Day is a-coming, and these will be to you well in time because they're made up. They're ready to go. There's no gold color change. They're showing off how white and bright the diamonds are by being featured in the white gold. Here's your length. It's going to be 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. We will put one on so you can see what they look like. That may sound like a lot, but that's why I always make sure to put them on for you, because it's not going to be anywhere near something that's interfering. There's a lot of long earrings out there that are known as like shoulder dusters, where they're really going to be like 3, 4, 5 inches. That's not what we're talking about, because we still need them to be wearable. And that's what you get here. So you can see how they look. And that's what I'm talking about, that little point that's done at the top. And then they just get bigger and bigger and bigger as they lead on down. So it's a really special look. And you can see how it's just like this icicle. You talk about, we love to be the idea of dripping in diamonds. Sounds good. You've got that here. White gold only. They're under $1,000. They're $9.99. And back to the wheel we will go. They stack beautifully. I always say you need a hoop, a stud, and a drop. And the drop just feels dressier. So when you do want to just amp it up a little bit, that's the way to go. Agatha, we've got a gorgeous ring for you coming up next. So let me show you the big collectible Russian demantoid as we get ready to say goodbye to our stilettos. $8.99 and change at checkout if you'd like to get them, and white gold only. So no more options left, just the white gold. And oh, am I just thrilled to see she's got some great taste, doesn't she? We've got one of our most collectible Russian demantoids coming out next in a very large mounting. My favorite mounting I think we do out of everything is coming up, and another discount since the last time I've seen it. So that's going to be on the way. And then let us know what other requests you have, because it's go time. 25 minutes left in the show. And then we're able to stay online, but not on TV. So we will be going off the airwaves of TV here in about 25 minutes. So we want to make sure you get requests in if you're a TV watcher. Otherwise, we can stay online as long as you need us to. But this is the time, because I know it's going to be a busy Sunday, probably a little, everyone's going to be a little busier tomorrow than maybe a normal Sunday, being Easter Sunday. So we want to help you out and get you what you need and show it to you. All right, so let's get to our next request, as these earrings are about to sell out. So white gold only, great drop. They aren't too long, but they're very glam, and they feel very, very, very expensive, but they're not. They're $8.99. So they're really good earrings. Trust me when I tell you, those are just a favorite and have been for a long time, but the next time we got to make them, who knows how much they'll be. $29.99 probably doesn't even scratch the surface. Let's take a look. That is just an exquisite demantoid out of Russia. The original source, which is why that's so important to point out. The item number here is 1124839, and it stays as is. Notice there's a little bit of yellow gold. It's just going to be the yellow gold. We felt like the yellow gold might be a little bit better tone to match the demantoid itself, so we did the center stone set in yellow. The rest of the ring is done in white. It's a carat 96 of white diamonds, and they're all large. Really big round brilliants. Keep calling them the stiletto drops. We've got them for you. Just because we move on does not mean it's sold out. I just know that we're going to be busy in these last 24 minutes, and so we got to hustle. But look at how beautiful, and a carat 20 that's going to have the horse tail inclusion that you only see under magnification. And here's what it looks like on the hand. So bright. If you love sparkle, I'm obsessed with sparkle. Sparkle is my favorite color. Sparkle is my favorite everything. I love sparkle. I just love sparkle. It's just something I'm obsessed with, always have been. It'll always be that way. This is the stone you need. Demantoid is actually one of the few stones that's capable of giving you more dispersion than diamond. And that's what this stone, the bigger it is, the more it wows you. And it's got these great bright green colors. This did start at $19,999. It's not just the demantoid that's huge. You're getting the big diamond weight as well. Set as is, mostly white gold, little bit of yellow gold for the basket and the prongs, only on the center. Beautiful, comfortable, wearable ring, yes. Yes, I do. We had plenty, yes. Okay, so the stiletto drops are still going out the door, thank you. Here's the one that we're gonna take down. I'm gonna come in a little closer too, so let me center it up for you, and then we're gonna get you real close. Let's see, depending on, you know, again, how, you know, if you're watching on high def online, can you, yeah. I'm kind of seeing there's a little, it almost looks like a little wispiness through the center. If you're seeing, like detecting a little wispiness, that's the horse tail inclusion. And the cutters always make sure to center it up in the stone. This being a round, it's like hundreds of thousands of times more rare than diamond. If I had a 120 diamond, what would that cost? This is so many times more rare. It's not even 99. I'll price this lower than I could a carat 20 diamond, for real. I could never price a carat 20 round brilliant, which, by the way, I would never have a shortage of a carat 20 round brilliants. If we went anywhere, to a store, to a wholesale district, to a dealer, wherever, you would find a plethora of carat 20 round brilliant white diamonds in every different quality. What you can't find is Russian demantoid. We're going to blow it out under $5,000. It's going to $49.99. You instantly take $500 off that price. It'll be $44.99. That may be the biggest buy we've ever seen in Russian demantoid in our TVON history. And I can speak for nearly 9 years here. That is major. So $44.99 on that one. And then we have got a final few. I was looking at some of the pieces even from last night, because usually our Friday night crowd's a little different from our Saturday morning crowd. So I've got a pair of Tanzanite earrings I want to show you that you might be considering, that we had a couple people, again, some of you said, can you hold it and show it again the next morning? So we have it. So $49.99 turns into $44.99 if you'd like that demantoid, and what a beauty. Really the color, they can be very, they can be hazy, they can be too included, they can be more yellowy. What you're really looking for is that ultra vibrant neon green, not even a forest green or an emerald green. You want it to be a little more neon. And that is what this stone has, is that neon color. Of course, that big round, it's always nice to see a round. It's going to help it sparkle even more to the eye. And you've got a good one there. So that's going to be a $44.99 deal at checkout. Let me know who'd like that one. First caller gets it. And then we do have one round diaspora I wanted to show you. What a value. This is solid yellow gold, only one. We have been really just striving to bring you the most affordable pieces possible, but sometimes it's tough to make really exotic stones affordable. I'm going to make a really exotic one source phenomenal stone affordable. It's 112-7020. So 7020 on the diaspora round that you see here stays in the yellow gold. Love the round. You're already seeing some of the purples come through, some of those pinky mauve purples. That's what it would change entirely to if it was an incandescent light environment. That's a 2 carat perfect round. So 2 carats and 56 points in diamonds beside it. And now it's time to make it yours. That's going to be a beautiful lacy-like, very detailed, frilly, feminine. It's big and bold, but it's still very feminine. I think the way the diamonds and gold are set stays in the yellow gold. We'll size it. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and we've only got one. So it's going to be definitely time to dial in quickly. And don't forget about your request. 20 minutes left to take anything you love from this Saturday show. This one is $999. One source, phenomenal gem. The phenomena of phenomenas, if you ask me, is color change. And that is $999. It'll be $899 at checkout. And that's something I know we haven't seen throughout the day. So, and just a real, true striving to bring you as much variety as possible in every show. Want to bring out a color-changing diaspora for you. It is something, isn't it? So that'll be $899 at checkout if you'd like to get that one. There's your closer look at it. Now it's last call. We still have the diamond stiletto drops for $899 going out the door. The demantoid is here at the moment, but sounds like we're verifying on that one. We do need any last-minute requests you have. We've got a really, really good-looking emerald, by the way. I don't know if anyone needs an emerald. I know we all kind of were oohing and eyeing over those earrings. There's a beautiful emerald here, and it's our 242. I flashed it earlier. I want to show it again with just a little more detail. This is item number 6898. Look at that. Now that's not something you see every day. As they get bigger, they really start to struggle. Clarity becomes a bigger issue. Color even becomes a bigger issue. Here's our 242 Museum Colombian. 95 points in diamonds as well, fully, just completely matching. The length of the stone is how wide the band is. So we really accentuated that very large size. And remember, if it's an actual 242 in carat weight, it's going to look like a 5 carat if it were any other stone. Here's how we prove that by looking at it on the hand from a distance away. Notice how the diamonds go side to side. I love the fact it's very blocked in style, very just feels contemporary, modern. We love a wide band as the support system behind that emerald. And it's our 242, which is a monster size to get. And we're going to make this $17,999 ring. It's going a lot lower than that. Only the one. So $17,999 coming on down. And remember, that's one of the bigger ones we have, because as they get bigger, they really get cloudier, murkier. It's just tough. Even, let's be honest, it's tough to get a small stone in that clarity and color. It is. Half carat, 30 pointer, 1 carats. They would be absolutely rare and exotic and expensive if a 1 carat had that color. So to go up to the 242 range and to make it better than $10,000, which I'm going to do, not $99.99 either. Exquisite value coming your way. It is not $99, $89, $79. That's one of our best just overall. If you want everything, some people say, well, just give me the biggest size, and I don't care about the clarity. And some people say, just give me the greatest clarity, but I don't need the big size. This is where you get everything. Everything in one. I will truly blow it out, $6,999. And I'm thinking about how beautiful that would go even with the earrings we had, just a thought, and a beautiful way to get also $800 extra off. So it'll be $71.99 if you'd like to go ahead and get that emerald in that really gorgeous elongated, I mean, that's a true emerald cut. It's really the essence and definition of what an emerald cut is all about, with that longer length that it has and the bright, beautiful glow and color that you really don't even see until you really face up to that stone, just like so. So that'll be actually $69.99. Again, it's going lower at $69.99 plus your $700 off. So it will be, $69.99. We'll take $700 off that price, so it'll be under $6,300 for you. So a big, big value there. So $69.99 on that one if you'd like to get it. A little bit less than what's on that screen there. So again, just a really big value. When we see emeralds of that size, we're getting up into that upper range that they are ever found in. So that's a huge value there. Okay, coming up, more on the way, but again, last call if you have requests, get those in. Our largest Burma ruby is a 351. It's here in the signature mounting. We do have an unheated Tanzanite in a very big size. We've got some Tanzanite drops that are also Blue-winged Black D Museum reserves in fancy cuts as well. So had those last night. I know a couple of you asked if we could save them one extra day, and just given that it was the nighttime and in the morning, only a few hours between shows, wanted to bring these out yet again because the per carat is unheard of. So here's your look at the Tanzanite drops that a few of you have been asking about in this fancy shield cut we have with the big diamond bezel set, and then the diamonds that are also large up top, and then just a few pave stones at the base. So this is, and we still got the diaspora round, and we still have the big emerald, so think about those. Anything else you have seen throughout the day, I'd really recommend dialing in now and getting it before it's gone, because this is what happens at the end of the show. 10.5 carats of, we're calling them kite cuts. I'm not sure. I think it's more of a shield cut. It's definitely a fancy cut. And there's also 101 in diamonds. So a lot of diamond weight in 4202. They were here briefly last evening, just a few hours ago. Now we're bringing you one last look at them. But again, after today's show, it wraps up in about 15 minutes. Those are going to be a done deal. So please dial in quickly if you'd like to get them. There is a huge sense of urgency to getting your pieces that you love, because you don't want to call tomorrow and find out it's no longer available, whether it's sold or whether it's just no longer here. So this is the chance to pick it up and get the Tanzanite drops that are they're lengthy, but they're just under 2 inches. So they're going to be a nice drop, but they're definitely going to have this beautiful point to them that you're going to see here as I show them to you from a distance away. It really comes down to a per carat value. I know they're a little bit, unique, certainly. They definitely have this great look here, and you see how that's a lot of large diamond weight, not to mention the bezel set is huge. You're getting a carat of one, far larger than we do most diamond weights in earrings, even the big ones. And there's your just under 2 inches in the drop. There's your post. It is lower than the earring itself. I'm going to pop one on for you as well so you can see them on in just a bit. But they're actually, this is a value that I just wasn't ever expecting, and that's why I think so many of you said, just give us a couple of hours to think about it. We're seriously considering them. They did start at $15,999, which is very fair when you consider what a Tanzanite should be, especially when there are 2 fancy cuts. I mean, that is worth something. The fact that they are a more exotic premium cut than what we typically see, that's something to consider. They're not ovals. There are only 2 in the entire inventory, and what do? We opted to put them together in a set of earrings instead of even making 2 rings. So you see how they drop with these larger diamonds, then the really large bezel, and then just a few diamonds on the base, creating that little soft V, but then a platform of gold all the way around. They're no longer 10,000. They're not 99, 89, 79, 69, or 59. And mark my words, this is really the buy on the large Tanzanite earrings of everything we've had. And they've been a little out of reach sometimes when they're 20 and 25,000. Well, look at this new price we have. $16,000 earring, and now they're not even $59. They're actually $49.99 instead, and there's still $500 extra off. So we'll take another look at them close up. I want you to see the gorgeous color of those stones and the matching. So $44.99. No way they're sticking around. I did the per carat math. That comes out to $428 per carat. And there's just so much more than just the stones, though. That's the big thing here. That's the headline. It's not just stones. That'd be great if they were just stones loose in a box. They're not. They're covered in big diamonds. They've got over a carat in diamonds. They're in a lot of 14 karat white gold. It is just a beautiful custom made. That's the other thing. This isn't a let's put some stones in mountings that we have sitting around. These are all custom made. Think about the labor that went into a pair of earrings like that. And $44.99 makes them yours. Incredible buy. So let me know who's got those. Those are definitely going, because otherwise, if they don't go, they're not going to be back anyway. So time to pick them up and make them yours. And again, no other 2 stones like that. I also think that if you have rings you're trying to coordinate with, it'd be lovely with all of them, because if you have a blue wing block D, the color is going to be consistent throughout. So even if you have obviously a different shape, it's going to work. Yes. I think this is where we started. So I think we have one, but I'm not sure. You'd have to check. Oh, they are gone. Okay. Oh, well. We have some callers calling on things from earlier that are already gone, sold out and done. So please make sure you call in quickly for anything. Anything, it's worth checking. They did the right thing. They checked. They said, I think it's gone, but let's check for you, and we can check. Because sometimes things come back. People trade things. We've seen it today. People buy one thing, and then they turn it in and shop for something else. So, again, always worth checking, always worth calling your operator. We've got up to the moment, literally updates on what's here and what's not. So, again, always worth checking on what you're thinking about from this show today. Before it's gone, I do not want to leave those here. I just do not want to melt those down. I just don't. I know there's so much gold. They'd love to melt them down. They'd love to keep those diamonds, and they'd love to keep those stones. And the stones will go off to museums because obviously 2 different museums would get that, that fancy shield cut. But much rather see them go to one of you, especially if you've been waiting on a dramatic drop earring in Tanzanite. I know they've been usually out of reach. This certainly makes $44.99 one of those more attainable drop styles where you're not giving up size or quality at all. And it's our last call now. 10 minutes left to go. And we have someone else who's hearing sold out. I'm sorry. Just a lot of people dialing in right now asking on pieces that were here earlier that are no longer. So please, again, make sure you shop quickly. I don't think that we're going to be seeing those available at the end of the show either. The Tanzanite earrings are very dramatic. Russian demantoid still here. Let me show you the diamonds we've had. We've had incredible diamonds. The white diamond's gone, but we still have the triple yellow diamond ring. This is one, it always amazes me because we have such a wonderful collection of yellow diamonds when it comes to single stones, and then we put them all together like this and go across the hand. And sometimes I know it's a lot of ring. I get that. It's 112-7421, but what a buy it happens to be today as well. So had this one, again, the reason it's really absurdly discounted, much more than our typical discounts, is simply this. When this information was input into the computer, they left off the 1 carat of white diamonds. The 1 carat of white diamonds are there. You're getting them. You see them right there. There is absolutely no mention of any white diamonds on my information here. I'm going to show you. Don't believe me? Let me show you right here. There's the ring. Here's the information. It talks about the 14 karat gold, the 1 carat of 1 cushion VS, the yellow diamond, the 1 carat of side diamonds, and then that's it, 23 points in yellow. Where is the mention of the 1 carat white diamonds? There is none. There's no mention of a white diamond weight there. That is why I looked at this. I immediately thought something's up. This is way too cheap for this ring. And that's the reason why. So come in and get the discount on top of the discount, because this one, it's only going to be $3,799. $37.99. All of those incredible diamonds put together. Double halos, 3 stones, side to side. Molly has a quick request here at the end. I do love this ring, Molly. I love this ring. I feel like this was last presented before this sale got even started. And so, great request. 4213 is coming out. One of the most blue of our Congolese blue greens. Call me on this one. I'm going to show it one more time on the hand. It does go. I mean, it's a larger ring. It goes side to side. It's a larger size on me, so we're just going to make that in your size. It's no problem to size it up or down as needed, but it is going to give you that full finger coverage there, side to side, because of the 3 major stones you start with and the double halos around each one. All right, we got to show Molly's request here. It's 7 minutes to go in our Saturday. And again, Easter Sunday tomorrow, we are live with you on the big holiday. So I hope you'll join me for that if you can. 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. But here we go with our Congolese. 112-4213 is our blue-green Congolese stone cushion cut. Beautiful. It looks bigger than 341 to me, but it is a 341 with the 92 points in diamonds and stays in the white gold. It is a pretty stone, and most Paraiba-esque in its look than all of our other Congolese. Even earlier, we saw all of our Congolese I had, blue greens that sold. They were a little more minty, spearminty green. This definitely has more blue green, and look how clean it is. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and this one's come down from $49.99. Boy, has it. It is a big value. This one's under $2,000 and not stopping at $19 or $18 or even $17.99. This is $17.77 plus your discount. So we're going to see that one out to you for only $15.99. Ooh la la. When you got almost a carat in diamonds all surrounding it, framing it. It's like big clusters of diamonds going all the way around your stone. $17.77. $15.99 really. Don't you love that? You don't even pay the price you see on the screen. It just gets better when you say yes. Last minute questions, requests, anything. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place. We have 2 daytime shows and 3 evening shows every week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, 5 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday morning, 10 to 1 Pacific. So tomorrow kind of wraps up our week. It's a big Easter Sunday holiday. I hope you'll join me, even if it's not for the whole 3 hours. I hope you can stop in when you can, maybe around those brunches and Easter egg hunts and, you know, day at church or whatever it is. We would love to have your company and stop in and see what we have new for Sell It or Melt It. Yes. Oh, which ones? The big ones or the small ones? The smaller ones, you got it. We did have some freshwater white pearl earrings earlier today, and the yellow gold just sold. So congratulations on those. We still have the white gold option for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's the idea. Call me on anything you saw even earlier. This one is still here. Okay. Wow. So again, sometimes I'm just always a little bit shocked. Sometimes I really think those are the prettier, I think, of the Congolese when they give you that 50-50 blue and green. It is, I know that not everyone can do the carat 91 Paraiba for $9,999, but maybe this is the alternative. You get a bigger stone, you get a lot of the similar colors and clarity, and then you get it for only $15.99 instead. So it certainly makes it a more affordable option to get a blue-green tourmaline, and that's what we love. So again, first caller takes it, and anybody can be, it doesn't have to be the requester necessarily, we just honor the first caller that says yes. So our Tanzanite earrings are still here. We've got a beautiful emerald, the big emerald is here. I've got the demantoid, which I want to show you one more time, because really when it comes down to, okay, how do we want to spend our last 5 minutes? It should be with the best value sitting here. That would be the Tanzanite earrings that we just saw, but it would also be the Russian demantoid in the carat 20. Let me know if you want the Congo. I have no idea how something like that would still be here at $15.99. Heavily reduced, big diamond weight. You see it's actually like, think of it like little florals of clusters of diamonds going all the way around. Your cushion cut, I can't get over that. That's such a pretty stone. Maybe it doesn't read on TV. Sometimes greens are really odd on TV, so I'm not sure how it's reading on your screen at home, but take it from me, I'm a Paraiba collector and I'm obsessed with Paraibas and I love that Congolese. So here we go with the beautiful demantoid. This is going to be at number 112, 4839. The Congo is here, but not for long. I don't think we're verifying on that now. Let's go ahead and show you a recap of the carat 20 demantoid here, which is going to be a very special round carat 20. We just had this come out by request. I want to make sure you know, I think we're opening it up to this to everybody because obviously it's last call, 4 minutes remaining. What else would you like to see before we go? You've got 4 minutes of airtime to work with, but here's our carat 20 with the carat 96 in the demantoid and the diamonds. So it's big time no matter what. Center stone all the way out to the diamonds and beyond. Great diamond mounting, two-tone gold as is. We'll size it, easy one to size. So no problem to go up or down as needed. It's a perfect size 7 right now. We'll make this one that $49.99. So far we had the Tanzanite drops that are $49.99. We have the Russian demantoid, which is even more rare. And that's $44.99 because it'll be $44.99 after your discount. And so two of our bigger values that are still remaining are the pieces you've seen recently here, the Tanzanite drops and this big demantoid from Russia. So great options. We have a last minute request. You know those are going to come in with 3 minutes left. Here we go. That's $44.99 if you'd like the demantoid. And how about some green earrings? Green tourmalines, high constance. Thank you so much for your request here. Let's show them real quick here. Here's another shade of green. Bright, beautiful, and really, really vibrant. Never are we going to show you a tourmaline that gets too dark, and so many times they do. When they're the dark greens, they get too dark, and then where's the green? Here's what you want to see. 111-6877 is going to get you 783 of tourmalines in those beautiful vertilites. It's actually so green. It's reflecting green onto the diamonds in the second earring in the back. That's amazing. It's 20 points in white diamonds. They're the lever back style. They have great movement. We're down to 2.5 minutes, so I better hustle here. This is what they look like from a distance with your measurement. They are going to be, I know that Constance has made, just listen up because I know we have, it's building the graphics, might take some time, but that's a 783 carat weight. I've got a beautiful, beautiful lever back, diamonds in the front, diamonds up top in a little trillion shape. And that means round brilliance set in a trillion shape. These are specialty cut as well. They're beautiful vertilite, specialty cut, lots of facet pattern. And those are going to be a time and weight of 20 points. Yellow gold only. Here's one on the ruler so you can see how lengthy they are. So they're going to be, yep, about 1.25 inches there top to bottom. I'll try one on as fast as I can. They are going to be a huge value. We got the $4,999 earrings, so much less today. I'm going to do those right now for $19.99. And I'll be sure and get one on the ear here because we only have 90 seconds left. Reminder, we're going to be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. The phone lines will stay open even though the show is off the air. So we will be able to help you own whatever it is that you'd like to see before we go for the afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow. There's the green tourmaline. on the ears so you can see how they move and how they just give you that gorgeous effect of color all the way through. So thank you so much. They'll be $17.99 if anybody would like to grab those. And this is it, 1 minute left. So it's our final call, and those earrings should be gone. Still have the Tanzanite drop, still have the Russian demantoid carat 20. Let's go back to the wheel and take one last look at these fancy cuts. Even the mill grain where the stone meets the basket is really beautiful. I mean, it's those little designer details and elements that really make, you know, extraordinary jewelry even more so. And there's what they look like. Aren't those fabulous? $17.99 for one caller who would like those, and that's where you can really appreciate that cutting. Don't forget, tomorrow is Easter Sunday. If I don't see you, have a wonderful, happy, healthy Easter, everybody. Hopefully, we will get to spend some time together. Be sure and join me from 10 to 1 p.m. Pacific. That's, again, 10 to 1. That's 1 to 4 for the East Coast. We will be here with you live. Sell it or melt it will continue. Big values happening. So thank you again for being with us, watching and shopping today. So appreciate each and every one of you. Happy Easter. If I don't see you, come join me tomorrow at 10. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.